He just kept typing points and redemptions, but kept misspelling it.
It's a mood.
Welcome to no context for this conversation.
I feel like my attention's super split from his plumes to his eye motif.
Say that again, because I had to just turn the volume off of stream and I got deafened.
I think the last one, my attention is too split between the eye motif and the plumes of his, like, tail and stuff. So it's just, I don't know.
Okay, I think I know what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
The very first one, but make his like hood collar a little darker to make it a different color than the rest of the wing.
Into it.
Okay.
See, that's what I was thinking, like, if you took the wings from the first one and put it on the second one.
Basically, just the first one, but the hood and slash collar, whatever the hell it is now at this point. A fashion accessory that does not exist. Darker. The plume. It is his plume. Who do you think will be the first to notice?
Hello, Placidin.
The change on the art.
No one will notice.
No one will notice.
No one will notice. Fun thing is that the poll doesn't end for another, 15 minutes.
One of them just shoots ahead.
Then it's like, oh,
Kai's
fuck.
just waiting for it. He's like, I know my time is coming. Everyone's gonna vote.
I'm gonna
for
get
mine at the last
20
second."
votes for my option any second now. All
Kai's
at once.
quickly making 20 alt accounts.
I don't think I could do it that fast. It's a lot of emails I have to make.
Yeah.
Too many.
To
To be fair, I voted for
this.
Sophie's too.
Yeah.
I didn't
did
get a
too.
vote.
Oh, you got
I
one.
gave you a
No.
vote. I told you. I
No,
went
I
on
meant
my other account.
I meant
Kitty
I
vote.
did not get to vote.
Oh, okay.
I think Twitch is lying to me because it's saying we have 0 viewers right now.
Well, mine just
Yeah,
jumped to
you
7,
have
so
8.
I tried to glitch the redemption system. What do you mean glitch it? It's just a
He's gonna hack your
command.
channel. It's gonna hack your channel.
I really like that new colors.
Yeah, I literally just made the hood darker, and that's way better.
Yep. There it is. Ship it.
Make sure we
Ship it.
do not mention exact what we are talking about.
Nope.
Nope. Ship it.
Ship it.
Listen. When the art's
Ship
done,
it,
I'm gonna update
Stamp
the
it.
thing.
Send it.
Send
No
it.
return address.
No returns. No refunds.
Yeah.
Hello, Leaf
yeah.
Storm and Dr. Chronicle.
I thought you said Beef Storm, and I was like, ooh, who's Beef Storm?
My new favorite person.
I smell like beef.
Want to hear a story of when I scared 5 Pidgey and a Pidgeotto with my Magikarp that I use as a bat? Parker does, sounds like it.
I wasn't even tapped in. I was just listening to you say that, and I just couldn't hold it together. E-Sky.
Thonkin.
E-Sky is if Kai gets sponsored by EA, because it's EA is Kai.
I don't know if I want to be sponsored by E EA.
You don't, is the answer to that question, first of all. Daniel's just here to keep you hydrated, Kai.
I'll never be hydrated.
Guess you'll die.
I'll perish. You see, there's no stream between this Monday until next Monday, so I just won't drink water.
Yeah, if your EA is Kai, you have loot boxes. Your stream has loot boxes.
What if we played a PMD where the viewers could basically Hunger Games, and if they redeemed enough points, they could give us things?
I have seen streams where there is audience interactivity.
Mhm.
It's difficult, but it's very possible.
Hope we're all doing.
I think it'd be
all
funny
doing
if
well.
I mean, remember that one stream we were watching where that's all of
Yeah.
it was? It was just.
it was crazy.
You take away
Holes.
my only.
But I'm just saying,
reason
it's
for
the
being-
redemptions are something stupid. Like, I don't know. Say if it was the same characters in PMD.
Fortnite mystery dungeon.
It's just you get
My God, no.
just like you get loot drops. You just get loot drops. You know, someone redeems it and says, "Hey, this is for Kai," and it's just a box of mud for no reason.
You get lunch, Kai.
I mean, I can do that myself.
I think it'd be cool if we ever got it to work to
I like
essentially.
the new feet, Sophie.
I would
What?
love.
I like the new feet.
Mm,
I
They
also
stand
like
out
the
from the
new
tail a bit more.
Ah, yes, the new feast.
considering it.
He does not have beans.
No.
Those claws.
Those are claws.
But you bring up an interesting idea, because imagine a world where we could have it, because you can have those polls come up in chat every so often. Imagine the DM of a poker, like, Kai, if you were DMing PokeRole and then you were like, okay, wild encounter is about to happen, or we're coming up to it in this next area, and you could have, like, obviously not all Pokemon, but like 4 or 5 different ones that could pop up in this area, and the audience gets to vote which one pops up.
Yeah, I'll just
That'd be
put
cool.
there's like a Pidgey, there's gonna be like a Litten, there's gonna be a Rattata, and there's gonna be a Dragonite.
And then you just put the poll up in chat for the next minute while we do whatever the fuck we're honestly doing.
And then chat chooses Dragonite.
Yep. You know, you got Magikarp, you got Pidgey, you got Pick-a-Peck, and you got Arceus.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, look, it's Giratina.
Just your standard encounters.
It's hiding in a tree.
Just standard encounters.
It's hiding in a tree.
You see, you look over and you see Groudon just struggling to get a berry out of a tree.
Do you help him?
And he just looks at you and goes, "Look at me."
It has tears in its
Just
eyes.
Yeah, he flaps his T-Rex arms.
How tall is Groudon?
Oh, he's huge.
I mean, I know.
I don't care what the Pokedex entry says.
Yeah,
He's
okay.
huge.
How tall is the incorrect height?
Is the incorrect height? Oh,
20.
Nope. 11'6".
Oh,
that's
well.
bullshit.
Yeah, no, he's 20 feet tall. What do you
That's
mean?
not what he looked like in the movie.
Are you? Yeah, you're not telling me that Groudon's just a little under twice my height.
Yeah.
No.
When he's primal, he's 16
Um,
high.
I'm gonna
But-
kill Game Freak.
Guys,
Ah,
remember that that Fakemon region I showed you
Mm-hmm.
that I saved a bunch of shit from? They even did a size comparison where it's just all of the Pokemon and their evolutions put up next to like a silhouette of a trainer to compare their sizes. I feel like that's a better way of doing it.
Yeah. I feel like just not.
You see
Not
that
being
tiny pixel down the corner? Yeah, that's you compared to Rayquaza or something.
Well, you know
Also-
what's the proper way to do it? Not being afraid to make these legendary god tier Pokemon huge.
also, Iskai, we do use variable heights, but we also say when there's like the god of space and time, they're probably about the size of like a skyscraper or something.
A mountain.
Yeah, and like we also do like RP reasons that they're smaller. Like my Milotic is technically still growing because it hatched and turned into a Milotic from Feebas really fucking quickly. So she's tiny. She's still baby. Even though she's still 15 feet tall. So or long, I guess.
You stretch her out.
Yeah. She's still huge, but she's smaller than average at the moment. Slowly getting bigger.
I'm glad that this is the screen that our game is set to right now. Let me do my job in this chat and keep you hydrated. I mean, we turn off those redemptions for D&D, unfortunately.
I mean, to be fair, we already do most of those things except for like the blindfold one.
Yeah, play D&D blindfolded. Does absolutely nothing.
Roll a d20. Okay. Good luck.
Did I do it? Did I do
No,
it?
that's
No,
a
that was a
D6.
D6.
Oh no, that was 4 d4s. Try again.
Kai, how would you do custom sounds during D&D?
I wouldn't. I mean,
You
it's
already
already custom
do.
sounds. You do them.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, what do I do? Do I say, hey Kai, make the sound of a tree falling for me?
You're just saying, hey Kai, just voice the game for a little bit.
Hey Kai, I don't want to DM anymore.
I'm the DM for a solid minute or two.
There's a crazy freaking redemption. Kai gets DM control for 15 seconds.
Oh
Anything
god!
can happen.
XP!
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Rayquaza! What?
He's right there!
He's over there.
Shiny Eevee. My Eevee turned shiny.
Holy shit!
Just spontaneously transformed into a shiny.
Yeah. He just goes, poof.
Yeah, just sparkles a little bit. Like a Twilight vampire.
Yeah.
So now we just wait for Lee.
What the fuck?
I mean, I have had several people put up the point of make the point on the poll that critical chaos is very close to critical role.
Yeah. That's true.
But I'm not creative enough. And obviously people like it by voting for it.
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of shit that's already taken. It's not really gonna matter that much.
Yeah, we're too late to the game to be clever.
Yeah.
Hey, the difference between our critical and critical role is critical. They mean a D20. They mean a 20. No, we mean a nat 1.
Yeah, we always mean a nat one.
I should have suggested that. Just a thing being nat 1, natural 1. That could have gone well.
Oh yeah, chaos definitely fits. I literally just started pitching the idea in Discord after in a shower. I was like, hold up. Chaos.
Like, if we did change it, we could. If it gets to be a problem, which it won't.
Is Matt Mercer
change
gonna
it from-
sue us? I think not. I think we're fine.
Also, are we ever going to surpass Matt Mercer?
No, absolutely not. And if we do, that's when I need to retire. That's too
Someone's
much.
gonna at Matt Mercer one day and be like, "Wow, look, these people almost have the same name as you," and he's just gonna go, "Plebeians, small
Time to go
critters.
rob them of all their money.
Who?
Time to go rob them of their 52 cents."
No. It took me over a year to get my Twitch payout.
What are you gonna do with your payout this time next year?
It's okay, Daniel. Blood work isn't bad.
I don't know.
Just don't look at it, and you'll be fine. Looking
like
at it
to
makes
look
it
at
worse.
Generally, I don't
Well,
like
like
to
I look at it after I get stabbed. Before stabbing, I can't look at it.
I personally just don't like to get stabbed.
Mercer isn't gonna die. He's literally God. What do you mean, full deck? Hi, Lee. Welcome.
Hello. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah, Sophie wanted to ask if anyone else wanted to take over to this time on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just for today. I'll do it normally. I'm just drawing.
Busy.
Daniel, that's what I mean. Just don't look because it feels worse and it's annoying and you think about it more if you're looking at it. So just either close your eyes or turn your head. And it goes over much quicker.
I can try and do that this time on. Last time I did it, though, it was quite long.
It's fine. You're the one who stores them, so that's fine.
Awesome! I can write it right in the document!
Alright, who wants to read us in? Go ahead, Kai.
Okay. Alright, last time we started and Sophie instantly went to buy Gossamer a door. That's literally, I'm honest to God, I'm pretty sure that's the first thing that happened.
I'm pretty sure that is the first thing that happened.
It sure is the first thing that happened.
Yep.
I have no regrets.
So yeah, we basically started, we got the door, installed it, I think we did like a bake sale.
Dr. Chronicle summed it up for you, Kai. Hashtag gay agenda.
Gay agenda. That's the start of the last time. But then after all that, we ended up finally getting, me and Sophie our EVs. Sophie got Marlin was the name, I'm pretty sure, and I got Nia. Otherwise, we then had to force Sophie to leave the gay agenda for a little bit.
Yes. Tragic.
Tragically, as we, all of us with Professor Parker, boarded the ferry off to Gillard Port, saying goodbye.
I snuck a thing on a bracelet.
That's right, you snuck a little
Thank
heart
you,
on a
Lee.
bracelet.
Very, very specific.
Very specific.
Yes.
But yeah, we said goodbye to Gillard Port and all the EVs. Then we went fishing, and Sophie fished up the most roided out Anorith ever, and I caught it after a lot of attempts. And then Parker got thrown overboard by Roselia, by Harper.
What?
Yeah.
That didn't happen. What are you
I'm
talking
pretty sure
about?
that happened.
Spreading lies.
Nope. Anyways,
Spend lies.
just because you didn't see it doesn't mean it didn't happen. But yeah, then we landed. Said goodbye to Professor Parker as we did some last minute shopping. And during said last minute shopping, another thing happened. I believe Alder evolved after smashing a pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
And now we got a pumpkin Ivysaur.
Mm-hmm.
And we visited that one kid that really didn't want to work at the shop.
And Sophie almost killed him again.
Yeah. Well, last time I don't think Sophie even talked to him. So this time was a step up.
Yeah.
That happens.
So yeah, and
Harper
then
yeeted Parker overboard.
yep, and now we're heading off. We've bought all our stuff and we're heading for Erren Town.
Sure are.
And those are our
Load in this
Pokemon.
one? Those are the Pokemon.
Yes.
Oh yeah, googly.
Oh, I should probably get
The
into
enrolled money.
That might be a little helpful.
No, it's not that big of a deal. Don't worry about it.
It's only the medium in which we play this game.
No, it's fine.
Nah, no big deal.
None whatsoever. Do I really not have... I need to update my music in this game, in this particular game.
Hey, you should just go get those MP4s that we have.
None of those are just traveling music.
No, but
But we can commission him to make traveling music.
Mm-hmm.
should.
I don't know, you have a quick Google search for like a Route 1.
We're fine with this. We'll just keep the airport lounge music on.
Morgan's back at ranger training. It's Daniel.
Morgan is back at ranger training in Fairland. So, you guys are finally on the road out of Gillard Port this fine morning, going over towards Erren Town. And I believe your goals were going over to Erren Town for the gym, as well as you were told some spooky myths about the Erren Tower over there. which is
Mhm.
always interesting. On the road, it's a relatively nice day. Hey, actually, who wants to roll a D100? Because I'm doing travel.
I do.
Travel events in this game now.
Because I didn't roll a D100 on the last thing we did. 6. I was so close!
No!
So close!
You keep fucking it up for us, Kai.
It's
God,
so
it was
close!
69. Come on. We could have seen Lugia.
Can I add a modifier to give that a +1?
No. So, on this nice day, it's fairly cloudy. It's kind of cold, a little windy. Otherwise, fairly calm day. On the way there, does anyone want to roll for Pokemon sightings?
Sure.
Yes.
All right, anyone who would like
Alright.
to.
I know we're
Roll.
nowhere near it.
Anyone who would like to roll Insight Survival Alert.
I will do that. I'm just
I
chilling with
suppose.
Nia, who's high as a fucking kite.
The usual.
I have Calypso out because I haven't hung out with her much.
Oh yeah, no, I 100% have
Oh my god.
Alder out because I am just like
Abby,
petting him. What?
look at the things we rolled.
Yeah.
They were almost exactly the same.
Yeah. Look at us, twinsies.
Spooky.
Is a crit 4/6 or all sixes?
5 6s.
5 6s.
We were so close
We
to
were
it.
both just off.
Very close. I don't think crits do anything on skill checks,
No.
but it's fun.
It's only for
It's
damage,
fun.
but
It just
it's
makes
not.
us see into the ether, and then we see nightmares, and then we die. So
Again.
it's fine.
Abby's the only one that's rolled a crit anything.
Hey, Lamau. Everyone.
Let's see. Do.
You know, if I rolled that
Listen,
69, it was
all
just
of
going to be a bunch of Salazzle.
But I'm just. I would catch one. Not gonna lie. No, it's 69.
Okay.
We get fucked in the ass. What do you mean?
Oh my god.
All right.
Well, this show.
I meant
is
like
not-
it's a bad thing, like using it as a term. You know,
Not literally.
not literally. I meant as like.
No, we know.
Okay,
That was
good.
It does
unfortunate.
not matter.
It doesn't matter.
I'm
in
just
the slightest.
clarifying because I'm sure there's some people that had a whoosh moment.
Literally everyone took that in a different way because of the pause that you took before saying it.
I don't know. No. I know what I said.
All right. God. You made me fucking lose my encountered sheet. Hold on.
You're welcome. Now we can talk about more things to make Parker delay longer. Longer session. Let's go, guys.
It's not a longer session, it's just less happens.
Oh. Well, I'll take it back.
I should probably check up on how my egg's doing.
How is your egg
Oh,
doing?
don't worry. Parker's been keeping track.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I
You
was
should
just
also-
like, yeah, I'm just
You-
like, I haven't like said it in game. Like,
You look at your egg, it's already been hatched for the past like 2 sessions.
oh fuck.
And your bag is here.
It suffocated last week, actually.
Oh yeah, I need to add the... I forgot to add the sprites from Pokemon after the last time crashed, so let's see if I can do that without horrendous things
Yeah,
happening.
Do that before I get into this, just in case this goes horribly wrong.
Alright, so that is...
I'm eating
You'll be
spicy
correct.
ramen.
No, we haven't. I'm just trying to find Anorith. It's really...
We're trying a new filing system, and maybe the stream won't crash.
Yeah, I've theorized that it was just the amount of PNGs my computer was loading in the folder.
Rip.
And so far it's loading faster at least.
Yeah.
You keep going. I got this. I'll let you
All
know
right,
if things go horrendously.
I'll let you go later then. Abby, since you rolled the highest, you can go. So, as you're all walking your way down, Abby, you spy just off near the beach to your right, there is a little blue creature. A little blue, kind of looks a little rough, standing on two legs, but still very short and stout, spined creature that just kind of running in at the waves and looks like it's manically diving its head down almost like an ostrich and just trying to bite at something before coming back up and then running along and splashing water into shallow waters very excitedly.
Is it shiny?
Roll.
Wow.
Do you want the D50?
No, I don't want that. I'm just saying, just for general,
No.
as a thing. Okay. I'm saying because you said it's color, so I'm just asking.
Oh yeah, how's the D50 work again?
It doesn't.
It doesn't work.
For you and Abby, because you won the bingo thing that we did a while ago, both of you can, when you're rolling for a shiny, can choose to do a 1 out of 50 odds instead of 1 out of 100. And it only works until you actually get one. You can also choose to donate it to someone else.
Cool.
No, it looks it's about 2 feet tall. It's got some pink spines on its back and along its tail. You take your Pokedex out and you hear number 158, Totodile, the big jaw Pokemon.
Oh, it's
Despite its small body, Totodile's jaws are very powerful. While it may think it is just playfully nipping, its bite has enough strength to cause a serious injury. It needs proper discipline to control its biting urges.
Lee, don't get this
it's
one.
just a pitbull.
No.
It's just a water pitbull.
This Totodile is in the shallows of the waves, just running around and splashing around. It seems to be biting at things that pass in the shallow water.
I'm just gonna wave and go, "Hi, buddy. Having fun?"
And he kind of goes like, and turns around and goes, Totodile! And just waves both of his arms around before he just jumps around and splashes around in the water some more.
They're
He
fun.
looks like a kid in a
Love
puddle.
good feral boy.
Very cute.
He's a very feral
So
boy, but they're
cute.
fun.
I know. I feel like that's already the
Sophie,
majority of my team,
yeah.
though.
No, you've got a lot of feral boys, Sophie.
No, I'm chill. I do appreciate this boy though from a distance.
Yes.
I just wave as we walk by.
You're waving, and you see in your backpack, just at the corner of your eye, the little EV Curiosity is out, also waving, just kind of mimicking your movements.
I jump and I go, "Oh yeah, you're there. Hi."
Hi. Yeah, thought you guys would leave me back at the island for a second. Not gonna lie.
I thought you would, no,
Mhm.
wouldn't be intentional.
Mhm.
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 I just pat Curiosity's head, but like I push kind of hard and I'm pushing it into
Back
my
in.
bag.
Mhm.
Don't judge
He-
me, God.
As you're pushing, you just hear. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What a judgmental God you are today.
I'm judgmental every day.
God, I respect
slowly
that.
start zipping up.
All right.
Hey God, do you keep track of our sins?
If I said yes, would that stop you?
No.
I would
No.
actually prefer to not have that answered.
I just want to know what my record is.
Bad. Your record's bad.
I don't.
Right.
I feel like I don't have a good or bad record. I just don't have one. It's like my
All right.
I just don't have one.
All right, yeah, I
All right,
finished.
Lee. Yeah. I'm just going in order.
Okay.
All right, Lee. So, as you're moving along, you are just walking alongside your friends for the most part, just keeping quiet, looking around. These in between cities as a fun time to see things. Do you have any Pokemon out with you, Lee?
I have Calypso out.
Okay. Is question, how are you holding Calypso? Because Calypso's very slow.
Most definitely yes.
Okay. So you just kind of got Calypso hugged in front of you.
Roll
That
for
sounds like a
poison.
recipe for getting poisoned.
Sure
That's
does. We'll address that later.
That's coming up next.
But as you're looking around, you and the rest of your friends start to hear a little, and you blink and you're looking around and you're like, oh god, what is that? It's almost a rumbling, and then you blink, it just stops suddenly, and as you try and take a step forward, you hear a, and you look down, and there is a horde of Rattata around you, just
Oh,
at
Christ.
Lee's ankles. There's at least 50 to 60 here.
Keep the food away.
They're just all looking. They're all just looking up at Lee. Like occasionally you'll see some of their noses twitch, but they're just looking at Lee.
Lee, don't give them food.
Do
They're
not
like
give them
seagulls.
food.
No, I know. Can I help you guys?
Is there a
Just keep
Lowen
walking.
one?
What? You just hear a lot of.
Right? Let's just continue.
Okay, it was
What?
nice to see you guys. And I turn
Lee,
around
don't
and
even
try to
acknowledge
step around
them.
them.
Leave. Too dangerous.
Try to step around them.
Lee, as you start to step, they move with you.
You're the rat. You're the rat king.
You're the Rat King.
I am the rat.
You're
king.
Ratigan.
One of us. One of us.
Yes.
I just point and I go, the Galar region is that way. England is that way.
Okay, can I
Feel
move?
the love.
Yes,
Can
that'd
you
be
move?
very helpful.
Oh damn. I still don't know.
As you move, you can take a step and they'll kind of move out of the way, but they're following you. They're staying hoarded around you.
Okay. I guess this is my life now.
Okay.
Alright, can I
That's how you
pick
ended
one
up
up?
with so many cats.
Can I pick one up?
Make an insight contest etiquette check, Abby. Yeah, I mean, you kind of pick one up by their scruff, and it's just looking at you like,
Can I help you? What do you want?
you just hear Gossamer over your shoulder. Food. He wants food.
Gossamer, hi.
Gossamer?
Not
Curiosity.
Gossamer. Curiosity.
like,
There's too many.
Okay.
Listen,
Like,
Holy
Hey,
shit!
hey.
No, curiosity. No.
Damn it.
No. There's too many NPCs.
I just opened the thing and I'm like, so you want food?
And you see his little hands start making grabby motions.
Sophia,
If I give you food, will you allow us to leave without stepping on you? Curiosity?
This is not gonna go well.
Curiosity gives you a nod.
I'm already like walking away.
Hey, Curiosity,
Yep, I'm
how
following Kai.
truthful is
I'm
that?
trying to also follow.
Oh no,
away.
you're the rat king. You can't.
Lee, you're the Rat King. You can't do that. We're trying to get away from you specifically.
Help me.
It's just a situation of you two just walking away slowly, and then Lee coming after you. You walk faster, and then Lee walks faster, and now you're just chasing each other in circles.
Oh, God.
Just go, Curiosity, do you believe them?
Yeah.
That
I
doesn't
mean-
sound sure.
I mean, and the worst comes to worst, we just throw the food in the woods and run, right?
That
Well,
was
that's
my
kind of what I
plan.
was gonna do. So, I mean, I wasn't just gonna throw it and run, but I was just gonna set it up and walk away. So,
Go ahead.
I
I mean, we can always
Yeah.
blow something up.
I
you
like
said
how
there's a
you think.
decent amount of them, so I'll take like half my rice and just quickly cook it up, and chop up a couple of tofu mushrooms, and I'm just gonna set it like once it's done, just set it in like a pile somewhere and be like, okay, we're leaving. Do not follow.
As soon as you guys start to like slowly back away, they're just all watching you, and then they just hoard the food, lift on top of them before carrying it over towards the woods.
Oh my god.
And you see a large, puffy-cheeked, black-furred mass. Number 20. Raticate, a lowland form. The mouse Pokemon. A lowland Raticate command their Rattata underlings to bring them food every night. 5-star restaurants often struggle with these aggressive Pokemon nesting close to their grounds.
We need
No,
to.
see, Lee's not the Rat King. That's the Rat King.
We need a gumshoes.
We should run very, very far.
I
I
just
agree.
wave gently at the Raticate, just like with all my hands. I just kind of clap and then I walk away.
It's unclear if it noticed you because it kind of just rolled back on its back as it's now eating a ball of rice, and some of its Rattata underlings are now like wrestling on top of the other balls of rice. Hopefully that is the last of that.
Hopefully.
So Kai,
What's going on?
about a little farther into this endeavor, into this journey, you start to hear this low tone. And you kind of blink and look around, and it's gone, so you think it wasn't anything. And then you start to hear it again. And then it's a little
Kai.
higher.
Turn
It's
around.
almost like cord on strings. You just turn around, and nothing's there.
Okay. Thought that'd work.
You okay over there, Kai?
Just something in the wind.
Buddy?
Shush, I'm trying to listen.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep walking.
Alright, nature boy, have fun.
Old boy.
I don't want to hear it from Sophie when she went Conan a few weeks ago.
Okay, well, okay.
Okay, yeah, you can't really say much, nature girl.
Okay, fuck off.
Poor girl.
God.
Murder.
I'm sorry I can't make a joke without being criticized for my past doings.
Murder.
It
It's
will
not
always,
past doings. Murder.
It will always
was
come
food.
back.
Murder.
Food.
Hey Kai, do you want to follow the noise?
Yeah, where's it leading?
It leads into the woods to your south.
Wood?
Guys,
I'm gonna go watch
I'm
Kai. I'm gonna
good.
make sure
Yeah,
he doesn't
okay.
die.
Yeah, we should probably make sure Kai's not
There's
gonna
something
die.
there.
So like,
Okay.
let's just.
I mean,
I'm
I don't
nature
care about
girl.
Kai.
I have my
I want
fucking
wood.
stick.
Okay, we're all here for different reasons.
Wood.
We're all going.
So Kai, you're like, I'm gonna go investigate, and then you turn around and you see Leah, a little worried, following you, Abby excited to go into the woods, and Sophie holding a spear.
How did you get a spear already?
I've had this. I carry it with me everywhere. Sleep under with it, my pillow under night.
What?
What?
That's not indicative of any problems at all.
Okay, well, fuck you. I do what I want.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No.
So, Kai, as you move into this area, you round a corner as you hear this, and all of you start hearing it. It sounds like almost like a scratchy violin noise that gets a little softer at times.
Mm,
And as you round a corner, in this small clearing amidst these tall trees, a little ray of sunshine kind of beams down to this small boulder that's very flat and barely 6 inches off the ground. All around it, you see these bug Pokemon, mostly Caterpie. There's even a Beedrill sitting, just kind of slowly hovering.
Oh, no.
yep,
but
same reaction.
but as you look, they're all kind of surrounding this rock, and as you look at the rock, there is this reddish orange thing. It looks like it has a large black wings with a black mustache, and it's very thin appendages are kind of almost moving together like the bow of a violin, and it's making this melodic sounds. Number 402, Cricketune, the cricket Pokemon. It can make all kinds of sounds with its antenna, arms, and mouth. It signals emotions with different tunes, but scientists still cannot define what they mean. They imitate the songs they hear.
I hate crickets.
I mean, this is really cool, but I don't want to get stung by a Beedrill.
No, I think we should leave.
I think
I'm
we
gonna
should
look
just
around and be
appreciate the
like,
moment.
wait. Wait.
No.
No, I just look around. Is there a Lurantis?
Make an insight survival alert check. You look all around. You are certain that there is not a Lurantis here.
Great, I'm fucking out. I'm
And
gone.
then I'm out. I
Well-
just sigh and turn around.
I'll take a picture and then leave.
Okay. All right, Sophie.
Yep, that's me.
You ready for your life-changing Pokemon experience?
It's
Yep.
gonna be a Magikarp.
I'm ready.
All right.
If you give me a shitty Pokemon, I'm gonna fuck up this owl, Parker.
Oh my god.
Oh, just kidding.
It's
Changing
not
the
gonna-
encounter.
I mean, it's not shitty.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Per se.
Keep going. Keep going.
It's an opinion if it's shitty or not.
Keep going. Keep going.
Okay,
It's
tell
an
me what
opinion.
fucking dumbass Pokemon I ran into.
So as you are moving along, you're standing at the back of the pack now. Do you have any Pokemon out with you besides Forest, who eternally lives on your shoulder?
Yeah, Marlin's been my other shoulder buddy.
Okay,
Man, your shoulders
so
are
your
heavy.
shoulder buddies. Every once in a while, you feel like a batting in the back of your head, and you kind of wave it around, like, "Stop fighting! Stop it!" But then you start to hear this.
Okay, can I just tell you I'm already having a really bad time?
And you look and you whip around as now you see that they were both kind of batting at this Pokemon that was getting a little too close. Again, a reddish orange color, but with what almost looks like bright green goggles for eyes and some white wings. Number 193, Yanma, the clear wing Pokemon.
I
It
brought-
lives near water sources. Its eyes can see 360 degrees without even moving.
I run.
Yanma is a great flyer capable of making sudden stops and turning
Oh.
midair to quickly chase down targeted prey.
No! No!
And this is Kai, this, and you know it, this Yanma, similar kind of Pokemon to what Naboris is now, Vibrava. Yanmas are bigger.
Yanmas
Yeah,
are bigger.
I'm running and I have my spear in my hand.
Oh, don't kill the Yanma!
I'm not gonna kill it, but if it gets near me, I'm gonna smack it.
I think running away is just gonna make it follow you more.
That's
It
just
goes
gonna
towards you.
incite its prey drive.
Okay, then I stop and I turn around and I have my spear in hand. I'm like, what do you want?
Okay. Make a tough survival intimidation check, Sophie.
Okay. Survival.
How intimidating are you? Very intimidating.
Oh!
As you turn around, and you just hold the spear like, and the spear goes, and you go, what do you want? And already before you even finish, it's turned like 360 and goes, and it's just
Oh,
gone.
that's a full 360.
No scope.
Well,
Sophie, you're psychotic.
I get shit done.
good job. Good job, Conan.
Thank you. Thank you. Someone appreciates my talents.
What?
Okay.
Is appreciate the word that we would use here?
Okay, we're just not gonna analyze that any farther and we're gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
Hey, Sophie.
Oh my god, what?
Do you want me to hold your spear for you for a little bit?
Absolutely not.
I think you're a little
God,
attached to
is
that
this
sphere.
like the first thing from the cursed sword, cursed hand axe, battle
Oh my
axe,
God,
whatever.
no. This is what? It's not cursed. This is just I want this. This is mine.
No, but
my
it's cursed.
stick.
You're cursed.
Yeah, that's
My
correct.
stick.
I'm cursed. If you take it from me, you will be cursed.
All right.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
All right, so as you guys are making it close to a river that has a wooden bridge built over it, this is likely where it's getting very dark. So you either make camp here for the night, or you keep walking through the night. What would you guys like to do?
Can we camp here? Because I kind of wanted to look for berries and stuff.
Yeah, I don't have a
camp
strong
time.
opinion, so I'm cool.
Camp time, camp time.
Camp.
Oh boy.
All right.
The last time we went camping, it was snowy in a mountain.
Yeah,
Can I
this
take
is
the
a
middle
this
of
is
the
better.
night shift?
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm scared you're gonna do something. Like, I feel like instinct was like, oh, Lee's gonna look for ghost Pokemon. Now I'm afraid Lee's gonna fucking like steal all our shit and run to like Cuba.
To
No,
Cuba.
the ghost Pokemon might come
Cuba.
out later in the night.
I don't know. Lee, I really never know.
Lee might get thrown in Poke Guantanamo.
All right. Did I think Abby and Kai said you wanted to forage?
I was.
Okay. If both of you will, if both of you leave to go out foraging, will you both make insight, survival, nature checks?
Okay, so you're the professional here.
So,
Mhm.
Kai, what you find individually isn't a lot, but you do find 2 berries. You find 2 chesto berries.
Okay. Wait, those are the ones that cure paralysis.
They cure sleep.
Oh, sleep.
Yeah. God,
Oh, I was thinking
guys,
cherry.
Bam.
Sorry, I. Just-
that one.
Just say what Abby found.
Alright. That was fun. So Abby, what you find is you do find you go digging for a little bit, and are you going for quantity or quality in this search?
Oh god, I don't know.
I'll say it's very easy for you to find a lot of very common things, or you can look for, with that roll, you can look for something that's particularly rare.
A rare?
Okay. Then you find 2 things. The first one you find is a very interesting one that you know as a lumberry. Now, a lumberry can be used to heal any kind of status ailment.
Those are good.
L-U-M, lumberry. The second thing you
I'm
find...
struggling to type it because I'm gonna get.
Mhm.
I was struggling.
Yeah, I figured. What you do find next is something very interesting, and it's a root. It's a root that is well known to be used as the active ingredient for most normal potions. You found an energy root,
Mhm.
and it does have healing properties, but the amount you have is roughly worth about 14 potions.
Ah,
1 unit of energy root equates to about 14 potions.
Well, shit. I
That's
guess I'm
some-
gonna have to go in the fucking woods next time.
that is some strong stuff.
It's real strong. But all of your, well, not all of you, but Abby, you're aware it tastes awful.
Mhm.
Like straight shit. It's bad. Has anyone ever had chocolate with actually 0 sugar in it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I like
fine.
it.
It's not. Yeah, it's not like it's fine. It's not that
It's
bad.
the most bitter thing on the planet.
Yeah, but I could totally make this sweet and it would just be fine after that. It's just bitter. Yeah, add sugar to the water when I make it. It's fine.
So there you go. There. Anyone else want to do anything during camp before spending the night?
I want to curl up with my low tick again.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I'm just hanging with my shoulder friends.
All right. So, we're gonna do 3 night watches. Who wants to do when? I'm pretty sure Lee avidly begged to be the middle one for some reason.
I'll do the first one.
Okay.
I'm worried.
I'll do
Well,
the last one.
Okay.
Haha, fuck you guys. I'm asleep.
I'm worried if you were doing the night watch, to be honest, that you might
What?
stab us or
That's
something.
rude. I'll watch with Kai then.
All right.
Okay.
Stab me
Okay.
one.
Gonna stab me.
No. Unless you do some dumb shit.
I'll let Nia sleep
Don't
and have
provoke me.
curiosity out then. So I have a weapon against Sophie.
Oh my god!
Don't test me, son. Is what you just got.
Not even God can stop me, Kai.
You're right, because God's in the bag.
God is in the bag. God's snoring in the bag.
Yeah, no, it's not even God. It's the pearl that you need to be worried about.
All right, so who's taking the first one?
Me, and I think Sophie is just because I
Yeah.
got bullying her.
Alright.
Taunting me.
Both of you make an insight survival alert check. Is this the other one?
Well, today's not been a great day for me. No, Parker changed the music.
There's an attempt.
No, I don't think I have music on in Roll20. I should fix that.
Well,
Wait, no, maybe I just can't hear it. I don't know, man.
Well, it's been
I
playing
don't
the
know.
whole
I mean,
time,
this
so-
one's real quiet.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I don't remember
okay.
it being so quiet. For some reason, this one's really, really quiet now.
Okay,
This
well,
was-
I
I
have
think
it
this
blasted,
was-
so please tell me when you switch music so you don't pull a Sophie.
Okay. Ba-dun, dun, dun, dun.
Big loud doot doot.
Loud
Like-
doot doot.
It's fine.
So, as both of you are sitting, looking out towards the forest and the beach, it's very easy to just sort of hear the wind moving on the trees and the grass, even along the gentle waves in the river next to you. It's very peaceful compared to the previous couple times you've been camping. And then you hear the same sort of through the leaves. But it stands out to you, Sophie, as not exactly being in time with the wind. As you
Okay.
look over towards the trees, you feel like you can see just the faintest sight of some form moving through the trees before your eyes try to focus and then you start to lose it.
Shit, I guess I'm gonna try and follow it.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go smack Kai and be like, there's a... I know you said you heard something in the wind last time, but this time I actually did.
I heard something in the
I'm
wind
gonna
last
make
time
fun of you
too.
next time. Okay, well, now I'm hearing it again.
Okay.
Thank-
Okay. Let's not go too far so we don't have
I
our stuff
know.
getting stolen.
Fine.
Okay.
All right. So you guys both going flashlight in hand into the woods,
Yup.
into the deep dark woods.
Deep dank dark.
Dank.
Deep dank woods.
The dankest.
It's my hometown.
dank
town.
woods.
If you find some dank kush, let me know.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's just gonna go to Nia.
No, I'll grow it. It's fine. I'll be
So-
Nia's supplier.
As you both venture into the woods, it's quiet, but you can hear rustling on every once in a while in different directions as the nighttime creatures come out. There feels like something watching you.
Oh, okay. That's a music change. Alrighty.
Erren, do you see anything with your googly eyes?
As you take Yuri and Yuri just looks at you, goes with the googly eyes. and then just whips around and looks back.
I can't take it seriously. I can't. This is awful.
This is a very serious situation, Sophie.
I
Please
feel like something.
stay on task.
This was a mistake. I should have just slept.
Come on, Sophie. We gotta pay attention here.
Something's watching me, and it's those fucking googly eyes.
I'm gonna point Eerie at Sophie.
Oh my god.
Okay. As Eerie is whipped around, the Google eyes just go before they rock back. But as you're both looking around, Eerie doesn't seem to react to anything. But strangely enough, you still have that sense of being watched. Kai, as you're walking forward, you can hear a creaking from a tree, almost like branches kind of snapping slightly. Like just twigs being broken off of a tree high above.
I can't see anything from up there?
You'd have to get closer to it.
Sophie, I'm gonna go look at that tree. If I die, take Eerie.
The stick.
You want me to hold the stick?
No, I brought my stick.
Okay.
You can't use the stick.
Oh, okay. Do you want to look at the tree?
I'll look at the tree.
Okay.
Alright, are you both going up to the tree?
No, Sophie
I
said
guess,
she'd look
yeah.
at the tree.
I'll
Alright,
go.
so now Sophie's looking at the tree.
I'm looking at the tree.
So Sophie, as you get up there and you point your phone flashlight up towards it, you can't really see anything. It all looks like wood and leaves. But then you see a piece of wood move, and then a leaf quickly slices, and then suddenly there's an entire branch, a large branch, just coming on straight for you. I need you to make a check for me.
Oh, dope. Alright.
I need a dexterity, survival, athletics check. All right. You just push yourself back and fall back onto your back as you see this large limb. It wouldn't have been enough to kill you, but it seriously hurt probably. You probably could have broken a
Jesus.
leg. It just goes before it just rocks in place down at the bottom.
What the hell? Hey, that wasn't very nice!
You hear a shit.
What do you want?
As you ask, what do you want? You hear a shoo, and a large gust of wind just comes out and blows you both back, just knocking you on your backs. And again, there's quiet after that.
Show yourself, coward!
Coward!
Make
You
a
fucking heard me.
make a tough contest intimidation check, Sophie.
I am both really polite and scary.
The same amount in both. So, as you yell for it, there is another just as a large piece of wood just gets thrown to the ground. And as you look up, what you thought might have been limbs before is this stout wooden body, maybe about 4 feet tall, leaves for hands, and a large white mane coming off its face and down the back of it.
Asshole.
Number 275, Shifttree, the wicked Pokemon. Feared as protectors of the forest, they are said to live atop towering trees dating back thousands of years, creating terrible windstorms. It is said that they can read people's minds to prey on their fears.
I have no fears.
I am gonna have Tupelo out just in case it tries. I'm not gonna attack it, but just in case it gets more aggressive.
Look, dude, we're just spending the night here and we'll move on. Like,
We're not
we
invading.
don't want to cause problems, and we're not gonna attack unless you do.
You hear it go shift, and before it kind of bounces off the limb before landing on the ground with just a gentle and standing. It's only about 4 feet tall, but it's across the clearing from you. And it looks at you both, and it points. It goes shift and points one of its arms and the leaves towards a knot hole in one of the trees next to you.
Is there something in there?
As you shine your flashlight in there, you see what looks like a pile of knickknacks, is the only way to describe it. Random things from look like tent spikes to old packs of food, some trash. You see a phone. You can see a pair of shoes, even just a lot of random things that look like they were taken from travelers.
Is it asking for like a troll toll?
Oh my god. Well, do you want something? Is that it? Do you want like a thing? An item for your hoarder's tree?
It goes, the shift tree, and it fans both hands out, and as a hurricane just whips around the clearing in one fell swoop, you hear a lot of as all these knot holes in the tree, the little plugs just get pushed out, and you see there's dozens of trees full of these knickknacks.
Bro.
He's got a problem.
Yeah, no, I noticed.
I don't really have anything to give that I want to give.
I mean, I have a Cubone club. I don't know when I'm ever gonna use that, but I
And-
stole it from a store, so I might
I
as well
feel
just
like you
give
can
it to the
sell
street.
that. Okay.
I know. Well, I don't know what to do. How about I draw him a
Hey,
picture?
I have my bottle of Verneville brand water.
That sounds like it's not gonna work.
You never know.
Give it a fucking go.
I'll put the Verneville brand water in one of the spaces.
As you put it on the spaces and set it down, he points at you and motions you away.
See ya, Sophie.
Oh my god.
No,
Why? What
he's
the
motioning
hell?
you to just step away from the tree.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And then as you step away, he steps closer to the tree and goes over to it, and you see like his 2 leaf arms. They're like nubs. He doesn't really have elbows, and he just kind of goes in and holds it between the 2 leaves and like rotates it and looks at it and looks at you and looks back at it and is looking at you, almost like for an explanation.
Oh, that is the finest of waters from the forest city of Verneville. Only the best water is found there, from a giant tree.
He gave you a water bottle.
All right, Kai, make a smart
I assume
a
this
smart
is-
contest
Yeah.
perform check.
Hey, look at me. Salesman.
You see him kind of turn it over a few times as he turns it over, and some water starts to leak out of it, and he kind of looks at it before holding it above his mouth and just drinking from it. It looks almost like a hamster drinking from a drip feeder before he pulls his back and sets it back in sets it very gingerly back inside the knot hole before closing the knot hole, and then looks back at you, and he does a little his arms crossed before pushing out, and a little wind comes out as he bows before shift, and he jumps, and in one jump he's back on the limb before he jumps back into the forest, and you lose sight of him.
Salesman me. You're welcome, Sophie.
Okay, great. We just paid him a fucking troll toll.
I was ready to fight him.
Well, alright, I guess we'll go back to camp and hope we didn't get robbed.
Yep.
All right. I believe it's Lee's watch next, correct?
Yep.
Lee, are you there? Uh-oh.
I sure was muted.
Okay.
Just checking.
Every Every fucking time, Lee.
Every goddamn time. I forget the button. Yes, I am here though.
Okay. Alright. So, as you are woken for your shift, you find that the forest is relatively quiet out here. I want you to make an insight survival alert check.
Cool.
As you're looking out, to the south of you, you feel like you can hear a long woo. And as you look, you see far in the distance, far south, is this stretching building. It almost looks like a tower, very in the distance. At the top of it, this gentle purple-blue glow. As you hear this long, almost like a wail, just go.
Fucking space whales back.
Oh, it's back.
This is far in the distance, just barely over the horizon of the trees.
Huh. I'm gonna record that shit.
All right. You get a decent recording of it because it goes on for another couple minutes. And then it stops. And then you look at your phone, you see it ended just about at 3 a.m.
Well, that's a nice detail to know for later when we go in the spooky tower. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna just vibe then.
All right. And I suppose the only other person is to wake Abby for the early morning shift.
Hey, Abby, there was this weird fucking noise at 3 a.m.
Hey, Abby, let me wake up so I can tell you about this weird noise I heard.
It sounded like this.
Abby's there.
Whoa.
Wakes up the rest of the camp.
Is Abby
Abby, I
there?
gotta tell you about this noise.
Oh,
Hi.
hi.
Yeah, Lee wakes you.
Hello.
Lee is about an inch from your face when you wake up.
Jesus fucking Christ, what do you want?
I gotta tell you about this noise, man.
But what?
You gotta okay, just keep an eye out for the noise. It was at like 3 a.m. and it was going like boom.
Oh, okay.
It was on the tower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay. I'll keep an eye out.
cool. Also, if you see a shuppet, please smack me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
I'm
just
gonna
want to
pass
say, as
out
soon as
now.
my shift started, Lee texted me, "Is that a shuppet?"
Oh my god.
I
Lee.
have one brain cell at the moment.
Lee, there's a lot of Pokemon out here.
I know there are a lot of Pokemon.
And they're all shuppets.
I'm gonna text Sophie every time there's a Pokemon and ask if it's a shuppet.
Is it a
Wait,
shuppet?
I swear to God, I will tell you if it's a shuppet.
Hey,
I
Parker,
know
if
the
I roll
Pokemon
a-
people like.
If I roll a D100 and it's 100, will that Shiftry turn into a Shuppet?
It was a shuppet the whole time and you guys just couldn't see straight.
I couldn't tell.
Oh, bummer.
If you roll 5 D100s and they're all 100, I'll make it a shuppet.
Oh boy, here I go. Damn, that sucks.
Oh, it's very good.
Alright. So, Abby, you've got the red eye shift.
Yep.
Make an insight survival alert check.
Ooh.
No.
Oh no.
What's wrong?
Well, it's a 3.
Mm-hmm.
It is a 3. So, as you listen, and you just kind of let the dawn hopefully come soon. You sit
Since
up.
I'm pretty much up for the rest of the day, I will start preparing the lumberry and energy root for propagating, as in like de-seeding the lumberry if I can, and
Okay,
that's what I'll be
Yeah.
doing on my watch.
that's no problem. But what you do catch with the corner of your eye, you think, is there someone shining a light out here? And then you look over, and slightly across the ridge towards the forest, you see a light. A flickering light in between some of the trees. Just on the other shore. And from this distance, it looks like a fire.
Does it look like it's spreading?
Do you want to wait and find out?
Yeah, are we talking campfire? Are we talking like
Like, how high up is it? Like, is it eye level? Like,
It's a-
if I was standing eye
It's
level?
on the ground.
Hmm.
It looks like it's on the ground from this distance.
Yeah, I guess I'll like go over as close as I can to see if I can see anything better.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you can cross the bridge and go. It just looks like it's on the forest bank, just on the other side of the river.
Yeah, sorry. I let out Alder, and I said, "Can you keep an eye on the camp? I'll be right back."
Ivy.
Slap
must have
leave,
told
you
her.
see a shuppet.
Ivy. And you see little vine webs come out of the face of the pumpkin and hover over Lee as it looks around.
It's getting ready to do a drum solo.
Okay. Then I'll make my way over.
Alright. Eating breakfast on the way there.
I am in my room.
Alright.
uh-huh?
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, I
Moving
have my
across-
Pokedex out for like so that it can scan at the farthest distance possible.
Okay.
Get the zoom feature.
Pokedex sniping feature. As you get across and you move along and you're looking along the bank, because you get close, it feels like there's not much here. You don't see the light anymore. But then you get closer and you see these little embers, almost like sparks burning in this one spot. And it looks like just this small trail of embers just leads, almost like a walked trail into the forest.
Oh no. No. I'm gonna try and see if I can search up this, like what this could be. Just like Google.
Okay,
From what you, all right, for poke googling, make just a smart knowledge lore check. Okay, it could be a fair amount of things. Most fire Pokemon can track fire behind them. But from what you see, this one does seem quadrupedal.
Okay.
That's about all you got. Otherwise, there's not really a lot to make it more specific.
I send a text to Kai and I say, if I die, please take all my Pokemon to Vernville to live happy lives.
Sorry, I sleep with my phone on mute.
No, that's what I figured. That's fine. But I sent the
Come
text
find my
anyway.
corpse.
Yeah. And I start following the trail.
Alright. As you follow the trail, the embers start to get a little brighter, a little fresher, and it smells. It's got this very sooty smell to it. It's very brimstone. You see one tree trunk that's got a large portion of it that's scratched, but those scratches seem like burned gashes into the tree
Just to
trunk.
clarify, the footprints that I'm seeing, they're like burning out, right? They're not setting alight anything.
No, they're not saying like anything. It's
Okay.
like something was on fire and was just walking here.
Okay, cool. I'm just making sure I'm not letting a forest fire happen behind me.
Yeah. The world is not burning around you as we
Okay.
speak. And as you start to follow this trail more, or just slightly in the distance behind some of the trees, you can hear a like the scratching noise against wood.
At first, I thought someone was loading a gun.
I got the shot.
Ira?
Yep, it's Sophie and Ira making a push.
Hello?
And then, like, with burning coals for eyes, as you announce yourself, you see this four-legged creature, long black tail, large horns, coals for eyes, and black fur, just round the corner and just start to show its teeth and snarl at you.
Whoa. I was just making sure everything was alright. Didn't mean to. If everything's okay, I can leave. I'm a Pokédex, just in case.
Your Pokédex says, number 229, Houndoom, the dark Pokemon. It is said the pain from its flames never goes away. Long ago, their howl was thought to be the call of the Grim Reaper. Pokemon and people who hear it will always shiver in fear. They are pack leaders, not followers.
Yeah, if everything's okay, I can go. I promise. I was just making sure the four of us was okay.
Make a insight contest empathy etiquette check.
Poke Whisperer, round 3.
Etiquette, you said?
I'll let it be empathy. I'll let it be empathy. Holy
Critical. Well, the 3.
And a fail and
Yeah, the 3 ones
-2.
make it a dirty crit success.
Yeah.
Damn, Abby, what the hell?
It kind of balances out.
Yeah, it's kind of still a 5.
That's weird. That's weird. As you say this, the Houndoom just still snarls at you, but slowly you see the muzzle go down before it lifts its head in just a loud howl, which everyone back in the camp, you all wake up. Just like, it's the kind of wake up where you felt like you were falling, and all of you just jump
hate
awake.
those.
Oh, fuck.
I wake up with my spear in hand.
Hey, wait.
And as after it howled, you see just like these burning coal eyes appear on all sides of you, and all these small creatures that the Pokedex says is number 228, Houndour, the dark Pokemon. They hunt in coordinated packs to corner their prey.
Oh no.
They howl at dawn to announce that this is their territory, and bark to communicate tactics. Their teamwork is very efficient, and they rarely welcome strangers. But as it reads this, and you tense up, you see the Houndour just... Some of them growl at you, but they start slowly just walking past you towards the Houndoom, and past him as the Houndoom's staring at you.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that the forest wasn't on fire. I'm so sorry. You guys are very cute. Or handsome.
You see the Houndoom just slightly lift its chin up a little bit at you.
Okay. Are we good? We friendly? Promise I'm not here to do anything bad.
All the Houndour have more or less moved along, and the Houndoom is just still stood there. He's no longer snarling, but he's just staring at you.
I'm gonna do the hiccup thing, and I'm gonna stick my hand out with one eye closed. I just want to say hi.
Make an insight contest etiquette check.
Man, if only those 5s were 6s, am I right?
You close your eyes, and you just wait, and you feel the slight heat come up on you before you just feel this burning pain come up your palm. And as you look, the Houndoom licked at your palm, but it hurts. And you look at your palm, and it looks like you have like a 2nd or 3rd degree burn stripe up the middle of your palm. But the Houndoom doesn't seem to have meant harm by it. It seems to have just slightly licked at your palm to taste before it's just looking at you.
Ooh, ow, okay. I'm gonna just tuck my hand behind my back, and I'm just gonna toss him a pyro shroom. It's pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
And
as you roll the pyro shroom to the ground, he kind of takes a step back before coming up to it and sniffing at. and you see his tail just starts like this very stringy tail with a barb at the end just starts wagging like spaghetti as he picks it up like a frisbee in hand before looking at you and just turning around and bounding off with the whole thing in his mouth.
Bye. And I'm gonna call out Angela, and I'm gonna be like, help, and hold up my hand.
As you say this, Angela just goes and leans down and just starts spraying a little bit of water out of her mouth onto your hand, and you're just like, and just does that as she wiggles next to you on the way back. And yeah, you guys back at the camp, you guys don't seem to have been able to go to sleep. Back to sleep.
What?
You feel spooked, and it's about 5 or 6 in the morning. The dawn has come, and you see Abby and her big wiggler just coming back across the bridge.
Abby,
What
why'd
the
I get a
fuck
text from you
happened?
saying that you wanted me to take your Pokemon or something?
I found. Okay, see, listen. I saw a fire in the woods. Thought maybe it was just a Pokemon. You know, I was kind of expecting like a lantern or something. But turned out to be a Houndoom. Yeah, thought I was gonna die. You know.
That sounds
And-
bad.
Yeah, and then I show my hand as it's dripping wet now.
Oh,
Yeah, he looks
Oh,
extra crispy.
Damn it.
You want an ice pack?
No,
I got Forest. Forest is a nice
Um,
boy.
I don't know how well this is gonna work. Hold on, let me go to the sheet. I'm gonna have Angela use recover, and I'm just gonna hold my hand on her and see if that does anything.
It doesn't really.
Yeah. Fine.
I'm gonna get out the safety kit that we had for the mountains.
All right.
Oh wait! Wait! Oh shit! I didn't learn it. I have it to learn, but I didn't. Fine.
So Lee, make a smart knowledge medicine check for me.
Oh boy, let's see how this goes. Smart knowledge.
I feel like this is something I should have done.
Yes.
Lee is the one with the medicine kit. All right. So you come over and it's a burn. You essentially the equivalent of rubbing some aloe in it before you just wrap Abby's hand. It's just Abby's palm. It's not a big area. It's maybe like an inch and a half of area on Abby's palm. But it's some crispy skin. Like you do that thing of like, does this hurt? And you just barely poke it, and Abby's like, yes.
Okay.
So you just lotion it before you wrap it, and then it's like, all right, that's kind of all she wrote.
To be fair, this wasn't out of aggression. It just doesn't realize that its tongue burns, and it gave me a little plep, and the plep hurt.
Hey, Abby.
Yeah.
Kind of a long shot. You got those lumberries.
Uh-huh.
And that's a burn.
I pull out of my pocket. It's just a bag of seeds. As I turn it into seeds.
What about the berry part?
I pull it out. I'm like, I could try. I'm just gonna take a
There's
little.
just a bag of lumberry guts.
Yeah, I just take a little bit of the gut and I try to shove it. I'm not trying to take the bandage off. I just try to shove it into the bandage and mush it
That's-
around.
Ow.
You get this nice like blueberry stain look to it. It feels nice. It helps like the aloe.
Yeah, it's basically like the aloe. It's not making it immediately any better.
Extra strength aloe. All right.
Yep.
Okay, well, stop touching animals.
I
when
was trying
you're
to
just
be
exploring
friendly.
the woods. I know, but like, it's not always the best
Music change.
idea. And trust me, Abby, I understand more than anyone else the impulse to touch. I get it.
Uh-huh.
Mom.
Sophie gets it, Abby. Sophie gets it. Don't worry.
I'm sorry. I was mostly trying to make sure that the place wasn't burning.
I just don't want you to die on your watch by yourself.
Yeah, die
I give a
with someone
thumbs
else
up.
on your watch.
I give a thumbs up and forget that my hand's burnt for a second, and I shove my fingers into the burnt. Ah!
All right.
Oh yeah, and then I stop Alder from almost smacking Lee at this point.
Oh yeah, no. Since Lee has gotten up, Alder has just been walking behind Lee with vines just right up behind Lee's head.
I'm ready to go.
Just fucking
Okay,
waiting.
thank you, Elder.
He's like a mousetrap, and I'm just slowly disarming him by grabbing the vines and
Sick.
slowly shoving them back into the pumpkin.
He's just like showing a bunch of yarn and like,
No, we're done.
No.
Okay, no more need to smack Lee.
Ivy.
I'll give him a head pat.
All right, now we can head out.
Kai and Sophie, do you want to share what your... Did you want to share what your night involved?
Yeah, we paid a fucking troll Pokemon a shitty water bottle, and
Yeah,
it left us alone.
yeah.
Oh.
Rest in peace, Vernville water.
Yep.
It's not mine. It's fine.
Well,
Good
if you're
thing
ever
that
back
thing
here
was
again, we can
dumb
give it
and
some
I
more,
fly.
some more water. Don't tell it I ripped it off.
Okay.
Okay. Can do.
And then,
So,
mhm.
question:
Go
Are
ahead.
we going to? This is a question to the group. Are we going to Erren Town to find the Jenny who retired, or are we going straight to the Ghost Tower?
I prefer we head to Airtown first, at least, to get a
Ew.
place and talk to people about the tower. That's really spooky and
Tower.
scary.
I
Well-
raise my burnt hand that kind of looks like I had a handful of blueberries in it, and I go, "Can we go through the forest and stop using the path? I want to explore."
With your,
You-
with your,
With your fucked up hand? I don't know why you're raising your hand and like protest to that.
No, I was raising my
I thought
hand.
that was like, we should go to the city and fix my fucking hand.
My hand's
I go to high
fine.
five, but I stop
are you
myself.
sure your hand's fine?
Yes.
Abby, okay, I poke it.
Ow! Okay, it will be fine.
Mm,
Uh-huh.
Dickheads.
I mean, to be fair, there's like not. Well, we were there's probably
told...
not much more to do for it.
Yeah, there's not much more you can do. All they're gonna do is just take the blue off. Like,
Just saying, we were told to talk to Jenny first. I feel like just heading straight for the tower is
Yeah,
kind of a bad
No,
idea.
no, I don't want to go for the tower. I just want to
We just
explore
go
through
this
the forest.
way.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
instead of following
I thought
the
you
path.
were...
I just wanted to. No, I just want to explore. I want to look.
We shortcut it.
Okay.
A grass Pokemon.
I thought you were Team Tower, and I was like,
No. I just want to do like the middle ground and cut through the forest.
sure, let's
I'm
do
only
that.
jokingly Team Tower.
Just so you know, that howl that you woke up to, yeah, that's the Hound.
I kinda
Killer in
guessed.
the Doom. Yeah,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
they claim their territory that way apparently. But hey, 2 Pokédex entries. I did it.
Neat.
Sophie, hi. Oh my god, I have to tell you about this noise.
Oh my god, what
the noise.
do you mean?
The noise. It sounds like a whale.
We can just we can just do this on the road.
Okay, great.
I'll play the noise for you on the road.
Okay, can't
So anyway,
wait.
it's Space Whale Part 2.
So,
Oh.
as you guys are on the road, as in you cross the bridge and then quickly take a left into the trees, Elise pulls out their phone and starts playing a noise and just and shows a video of just this very. It's not the best quality video because it's at night on their phone.
Totally
this
recording it.
Yeah, it's this faint light, like kind of bluish purple light off in the distance. That's almost like a lighthouse. And you just hear.
I feel like there's
Take
some
your call.
some patented Lee
Ghostbusters.
commentary over that.
Wow.
No, all you hear is that a shuppet?
No, we just hear.
Shop it.
I just keep. There better be a fucking Shuppet here somewhere.
So
The
there's
other thumb over the camera.
a tree rustles and to the left. It's like, is that a shuffit?
It's day 84. I've failed to find a Shuppet.
Episode 29. No shuppet yet.
So, does anyone want to look for stuff on the way there? Because y'all heading through the woods now.
I
Yes.
guess we better.
Yes.
Just for our own safety
Anyone-
now.
Anyone who wants to have a look-see around, go right ahead.
I have Alder and Galanthea out with me because we are in the woods and
Wow.
it's grass time.
I'm just using good old Eevee. That's not paying attention.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it is Harper's turn to be out.
No.
Oh no, it's Harper's turn to be out.
I don't feel safe with Harper
what's-
out and having a new Pokemon.
I miss Freya.
Hide your arteries.
I miss Freya.
What? Woods.
We didn't roll great.
Hey, I rolled 6.
I meant me and
I got a
Sophie.
6, but I
Oh.
did get a 1. Oh yeah.
Why do I have to be lumped with you?
Because you rolled the same as me.
Ugh.
What do you mean why? It's right there.
No.
All right. All right. Abby and Lee.
Yes.
As you guys are looking around, are you guys looking for specifically Pokemon, or Abby, are you also foraging?
I'm mostly looking for the Rantis. So, but if I find
Okay.
things that pique my interest, sure.
So, team looking for something specific.
Yes.
All right, I can manage that.
Is the other one just team looking?
I'm looking.
Yep.
If I find some berries, I'll
We're
take them.
looking.
If I find some Pokemon, I'll
looking.
look at them.
All right, look.
We're a great duo. It's going great.
Uh-oh.
All right.
It's a Shuppet.
So-
We found a Shuppet.
Oh fuck.
So, Abby, as you're looking around, there is a little bit of a rustling above your head, and you see the shape kind of almost instantly just start to drop towards you, and then swoop forward and start to glide towards the other tree.
Not a Lorantis. I mean,
It's
what
not a
is
Lorantis.
it?
Looks away.
What is it?
Remember, your Pokedex is starting, and it's like, all right, scanning. Wait, and you start to pull away. Number 207, Gligar, the fly scorpion Pokemon.
Oh god, no. Spooky.
I
It
like
hangs from cliffs waiting for its prey.
Fine.
It flies straight at the target's face, grapples the victim with its pincers, and clawed hind legs. Lastly, it injects poison with its tail. Gligar can glide without making any noise. And this one seems to have started to dive towards you, but then diverted and just went towards the tree and seems to be climbing its way back up.
I like that guy. He's cool.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
thank
a
you for
funny
not
little
attacking
lad.
me. You're a true friend.
Gligar!
They're fun. I like
My
them.
cute little buddy.
If you could get a claw, you basically see the equivalent of a claw sticking out from the leaves and giving a thumbs up.
Thanks for not killing us. You're welcome.
The Gligar are actually very friendly Pokemon, despite being predators.
They're nice.
Yeah, it kind of like raised, like the hand that I used to wave at him has the burn mark, and I'm like, thank you for feeling pity.
It sees you as wounded prey. It's after you.
Well,
No,
now
it's not.
Yeah, it makes you a
well, the
target,
thing is covered
Abby.
in blue,
can't
so I
show
think you're a bit
weakness.
tainted.
It's,
can't
yeah,
show
no,
weakness.
I bleed blue. I don't. It's not red. It's blue.
Yeah, you don't want that.
All right, Lee.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
I can't believe this is what you got.
Oh.
This is Shuppet?
So Lee, as you're walking along,
Fucking shove it.
kind of moving in through the trees, there's a moment of seeing this almost bluish purple blur pass behind one of the trees, and you see one of the bushes next to the trees just rustle.
Guys, my spider senses are tingling.
Oh my god.
Hey, you
Is
should
it a
check. You should
giant?
roll that D100 or D50.
Don't scare it.
Oh my god.
Do you want to roll a
Are you-
D50?
Sure.
All right, sure was not shiny. All right. What do you do, Lee?
Hello?
You hear this gentle.
Is it sleepwalking? Oh my god.
Hello?
Only sometimes.
Are you like
Not this
whispering
one.
hello into a bush?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna slowly like look into the bush.
as you slowly peek into the bush, you still hear the and you look and you see this purple fur, and there's a and it quickly rustles around. You see eyes for a second to go wide before it turns around, and all of you see this just cloud of spray shoot out of the bush all over Lee. And Lee, you just fall back.
Rip!
This is. You remember that time you got sprayed by a stunky?
Oh no.
Well, this was a skun tank.
Oh
Oh god, it's all worse. It's so much worse.
Anyone
Number-
against leaving them behind?
Me.
Number 435, Skun Tank, the skunk Pokemon. It sprays a reeking fluid from its tail. The fluid smells worse the longer it is allowed to fester. It is vulnerable to attacks that come from above due to its exuberant tail. When it's relaxed, it doesn't smell bad. And you just see this fat skunk-looking thing just trip out of the bush and do the Scooby-Doo trying to get its traction before it just runs off into the forest.
I'm just gonna send Gyu out to use fucking water poles to drench Lee.
You know, here goes my low tech, the drench. Use your soap.
Use soap as we stand about 20 feet away.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait.
I
Harper
use
was out,
water
right?
gun,
Did
so
Harper
it's
get
like-
fucking...
Oh,
Oh yeah,
it's-
no, Harper was on Lee's shoulder.
Yeah, hey Parker, what's up with Harper? Like, if I'm looking at Harper, what's up? What's happening?
Not having
Okay,
Just
a
making
good
that pissed face.
So I want all three of you,
Uh-oh.
Abby, Kai, and Sophie, to make an insight survival alert check.
Oof.
I 3 1s, 3
What the
6s.
hell?
Middle of the road. Nothing changed.
Kai. So as the
No,
as the
3
other
sixes
two,
isn't a success. It's still 3.
It's 3 to 3, I mean.
I don't know. But
3
Never
sixes
mind,
does not 3 sixes does not add a 1. It takes 5 sixes to add a 1.
I know, I
So
said
it's a
3
3
6s and 3 1s.
Regardless, Kai, as the other two are trying their desperately to just back away from Lee, because this stink is a lot. Like Lee, you smell this one and you are rapidly gagging, just trying to talk. Like, but you can't get away from it. But Kai, as you see, as Lee fell back, Harper just tumbled off, and Harper just stood up and just made the face before it saw the skun tank heading off, and you see Harper's face just go from the to just deadpan, and you see Harper just sitting there, and the 2 roses on the ground just thorns come out of them, and Harper starts sprinting into the woods after the skun tank.
Oh, shit!
no.
That shit! Oh, no! That skun tank's...
Stop that, right?
I'm not gonna stop it!
Well, I'm not either! Lee,
Wait, what's going on? Oh, what?
your
Oh my God, where's
stupid
Harper?
flower ran out
It's
of the
about to
sun.
fucking slit that skun tank's throat!
Oh my God, where's my baby?
Oh my God.
No, it's about to kill another Pokemon.
Oh god, you know, I have to chase after to make sure it doesn't actually kill that skun tank.
In
Okay.
the distance, you guys just hear skun, skun.
Okay, I'm gonna go and try and make sure it doesn't
Okay,
die.
Yeah, I'm gonna run.
Oh my God, this good tank's gonna get my baby.
And I'm taking Gyu with
What?
me so he doesn't have to stand a smell.
No, anytime Lee tries to run after Harper, I'm just shoving Lee forward. No, you're going to go see that your child is a menace.
Yes, I would like to see that my child is not in danger.
Oh my
Your
god.
child is a menace.
So as you
Lee has
guys
selective
sprint
hearing.
forward, half of you holding your breath the entire time, you guys get to a point where you hear the skun, 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 and you get this large tree base where you see the skun tank running in circles around it, and just on the other side you see Harper sprinting around it. To all of you, it looks like Harper's chasing the skun tank around the tree. Lee, this skun tank is chasing your little baby around the tree and is gonna eat her.
Oh, it's
Oh
not.
my God!
Lee,
Oh my god.
Lee, Harper has thorns out and is angry.
Look
at
at the
her
blood
face.
in her eyes.
I'm gonna tackle the skun tank.
Oh my
No.
god! No! It's gonna get worse.
Alright, Lee, can you make a strength fight brawl check?
Yeah, why did we come to help? Why did we offer to help Lee?
I wasn't helping Lee. I was helping the Skun Tank.
Yeah, I know. Why is Lee here?
Because I wanted Lee to see that Harper's a menace.
Lee's blind.
Abby, I've been slowly gathering information for that very day. Don't you worry.
So, Lee, as you run forward to try and tackle the skunk tank, this thing's big. Like, it's 3 foot tall, but it's wide. It's long. It's a fat skunk. And you jump at it, and you're just holding onto it as it's jumping around. And now you've scared it even more, and it is rapidly spraying just around the entire tree. As you are sitting there riding it.
Lee, put Harper away!
Oh my god, Harper, okay, do you want to go back to the Pokeball? And I put her back in the Pokeball.
Okay. Alright,
My god, that poor creature.
Okay.
the skunk tank is now going to you. So you guys look at skunk tank's like, Skuntank, as it's just running rapidly and panicking, and it stops. It's just Skuntank, and you see that the smoke now turns black as it uses smoke screen.
That's fine.
It's
I just
fine.
need to leave.
Okay. If it seems like the
Okay,
Skun
it's
Tank's okay.
I'm gonna get off the Skuntank now.
I literally
Okay.
think we need to ban Lee from having Harper out. Just
Well,
like
Lee,
while we're
hold on.
exploring.
Uh-oh.
Let me just give something a little look see.
It's gonna like double down on the spray.
No, Harper didn't go into the Pokeball.
No, Harper went into the Pokeball.
Thank Christ.
Okay. So I need to roll some dice.
Oh boy.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna come back with a fucking gang.
So as this screen is happening, Lee, you're about to think, okay, I'll just let go, and as you just feel this thing rolling over and just pressing you over and over again as it used Play Rough, and you take 2 points of damage.
Great. I think, guys, can we just leave them here? Like, I feel morally completely okay with
And
that.
as you let go, and the skunk tank doesn't feel you on anymore, you just hear this just running off, and the smoke, and eventually the rest of you are just coughing, and the smoke screen dissipates, and you just see Lee flattened into the dirt on the ground.
You should have just let. Okay.
You should.
What?
Can I put Lee in a Pokeball?
It's okay. So
Lee,
where
why
are you
did you
going?
tackle a Pokemon?
Yeah, I throw a Pokeball.
It just bounces off your forehead, Lee.
Damn.
Damn it.
Ow.
Damn.
So close. One day, Kai. We'll
One
get
day.
him. We'll catch him. We'll catch them all.
It's okay. I saved Harper.
That's
No,
that was- okay.
we
Mm.
saved the Skun Tank.
That
We
was not
saved the
situation.
Skun Tank.
It's okay. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm a little hurt, but I'm good.
Why did you
That's
tackle
on you.
it?
You tackled a fucking Pokemon. What were you thinking? Now you and Abby are both fucked up.
I'm fine. I didn't take any damage. I'm
I
fine.
poke your hand.
I'm fine. Stop.
It's okay.
You poking it doesn't make it heal any faster.
I'm gonna let Harper back out for 2 seconds.
No!
And ask her if
Oh,
she's
I'm
okay.
taking a distance.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm gone.
I mean, to be fair, how much of a distance do you guys already have? Because this area smells
Plenty.
rancid.
Yeah, I wasn't
We're running.
close
We're
to being.
leaving.
Oh, we're gone. So,
Yeah.
Lee, we'll meet you in Erren Town.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bye.
Go back on the path.
Don't get lost.
The path is just a little bit to the west.
If you die, I'll miss you.
Okay.
So Lee, are you gonna take the path, or are you just gonna walk to Erren Town?
I'm just gonna walk to Erren's house.
Oh my god.
All right. All right. As you pull Harper out,
I'll stay
Harper.
like 100 yards behind everybody.
As you pull Harper out and you hold Harper in your hands, Harper just kind of sits on her tiny butt and just looks up. He's like, "What's that?" And is just holding her two roses over her, like the bottom half of her face to cover her nose.
I could put you back in the
Rosalia.
Pokeball so you don't need to smell it.
Rosalia,
You're okay.
Rosalia.
Okay, you're good.
She nods.
Okay, cool. Do you want to go back in the Pokeball?
She nods more.
Okay, bye.
Doesn't Roselia also smell rancid from getting sprayed?
Yeah.
Correct.
The two-way street.
And all right, so let's go for the let's talk
Great.
about those sighting rolls for
Everyone else.
Oh, me and Sophie.
Oh,
you and
wait,
Sophie.
what? Oh,
Yeah,
damn
we
it.
did Abby and Lee.
Oh.
No, it's time for Kai and Sophie.
Okay.
If you guys
you're
want to
laughing a
bypass
little
your,
too much,
I was like, if you want to bypass yours for that entire event, you can.
but now I want to know.
I mean, you rolled mediocre. I'm going to be real. It's
I
nothing
know,
great.
but I still want to know.
Okay.
We'll just
Alright.
say, oh, that's
Guess
neat.
that
To be
shit.
honest, we'll just say, oh, that's neat, and then walk on.
Yeah, we'll just put it in the Pokédex.
Okay.
Probably just say what it is and we'll head.
All right. So, as let's see. So, Sophie, as you're walking along and trying to forget the entire event, even though you will never forget what just happened,
Mm-hmm.
Lee has somehow managed to get sprayed by both a skunky and then a skunk tank.
Yep, that tracks.
So, moving along, as you're moving through the forest, you landing upon one of the little flower beds in the forest. You see a nice, very iconic thing. You already know what you're looking at. You see this gorgeous white-winged butterfree.
White wing.
And I don't- It's normally white-winged.
Oh, okay. I'll just.
Have you guys Pokedex that yet?
I don't think so.
so.
I can just look. I'll tell you in a quick second.
I'll do it anyways. Number 12, Butterfree, the butterfly Pokemon. It can be found in forests and plains. It loves the honey in some flowers, even with tiny amounts of pollen. Its wings are covered by dust that allows it to fly even when it's raining. You can just see one and then two just landing on the flowers.
Aw.
That's neat. Bye bye, Butterfree.
Kite?
Oh, nope, that's what I say as I walk away. I just go bye bye, Butterfree.
See, now it was all worth it.
So funny.
Thank- And Kai, you're the one to spot actually not too far off. In this same sort of next to this flower bed, you see these strange colored markings on trees. And then you see a little creature about 4 foot tall almost, gray and browns, holding its tail and making markings along these trees as it looks
Ah.
towards the Butterfree and back towards the tree. It seems to be painting with its tail a scene of the Butterfree.
Oh my gosh, Miracle.
Number 235, Smeargle, the painter Pokemon. It's a special ink oozes from its tail to mark its territory. They are skilled artists known for painting action scenes from great battles. If they study their paintings long enough, they learn those moves.
Parker's gonna want to see this. I'll take a picture.
Yeah, that's real cute.
Oh, hi, Miracle.
As he hears you guys, he just looks over his shoulder and just... Smeargle! And it just kind of gives you guys a smile before going back to painting.
Oh.
Very good.
Hashtag starving artists. I'll give him a bit of food.
Tip.
Give him a tip.
He has a hat laying on the ground.
Yeah, his little bowl.
All right. So, as you guys continue on, thinking, we've stopped for long enough. I'm starting to smell Lee again.
Yep.
Lee's just
Good
coming
call.
closer behind, ever
Just
closer
run,
behind.
Start running.
Oh God, it's Lee.
And as you gently start to crest the next hill, you get closer and closer, and over it you can see this small town. Only a few houses, maybe a few buildings as an addition.
Damn, is this smaller than Moki?
It's not quite smaller than Moki. The houses are modern, they're big. But the residents here can't be that much. And then you look out and you see farther down towards the west of it, into the peninsula, you see what look like more of Erren Town, but all of the buildings are run down. Some of them seem collapsed in. Some of it seems to be only foundation. Dozens of buildings, homes, town buildings. Even what looks like an old gym way out there. And then you look back and the Erren Town in front of you seems almost like half of it's here and half of it's long gone. There's a new gym, more well-built. It almost gives an eerie feeling to it. Even though you can see people walking around it, there's something that feels desolate about it.
Neat.
As you guys walk down into the town, immediately this is probably the first place where people aren't as friendly as you're used to immediately in other towns. Most of them keep to themselves, eyes forward, just going where they seem to be going. Where would you guys like to
Sure,
go?
it's not because I smell.
I guess
That's possible.
we head to the Pokemon Center to check out the board.
Hopefully they can help me be not stinky.
Also that, I don't think you can just really walk up to someone and say, hey, why are you looking so depressed?
As you go off towards Pokemon Center, you arrive, and there's a few people there. But for the most part, Nurse Joy seems to be one of the only people there, and she sort of looks up as you guys enter. Says, "Welcome, trainers. How can I help you?"
I point at Lee.
Lee.
Hi,
As
I'm
Lee comes in a few seconds later. Oh, yes, I can spell that. If you would direct yourself
Stunting.
to... I understand. If you take this soap and go into one of the showers upstairs in one of the bunk rooms, then you should be just fine.
Okay, cool. Is this soap good for a Pokemon too? She also got sprayed.
Yes, it is, as long as they have no allergies.
Okay, cool.
It's a flower. I doubt it.
Oh,
Thank
she's
you.
allergic.
No problem. And then as Lee goes up the stairs, you guys see Nurse Joy just with a smile lean down below the desk, take out a candle and just a scented candle and just light it and just like
I'm just gonna stand here for a little bit.
Yeah, we're all gonna take a hot minute to just be like, oh, thank God.
Hey, well, we have a few questions. What happened to, like, half the town?
Oh, that's old Erren Town. It's well, it is kind of an old legend, but honestly, it's just the town used to be not such a great place financially, and then it kind of had a boom, and instead of tearing down and rebuilding, they found it more prosperous to just build next to it on new land. The old myth goes, though, that the land it's on was cursed in the first place, and that's why it was doomed from the start.
Great, Lee will love it.
Well, we also heard we were told to talk to someone, to the old officer Jenny here, about Erren Tower?
Oh. You guys want PI Jenny. She doesn't work for the office anymore.
Ah. P.I.
Whoa.
Jenny.
Mm-hmm.
Where can we find her?
GI Jenny.
You'll see her house on the edge of Old Erren Town. You can't miss it. It's one of the only ones that still looks livable. I have to warn you, though, she's a tough nut to crack, so to
That's
speak.
okay. Me too.
Fair enough. I see you all are trainers. Are you here to challenge the gym?
Oh yeah, we are.
Very well.
I'm here to see if I can make some money.
Well, I'm sure there's a number of ways for such a thing to happen around Erren Town. If you're looking for the gym leader, Rita should be around, and she likes playing in Old Erren Town.
Ah,
Playing?
I called it.
Nurse Joy nods. Oh yes, she is the youngest of the gym leaders in the Chroma region.
Okay.
Still has her childlike sensibilities. But given her chosen type of Pokemon, that's probably not a bad thing.
Actually, this is probably a long shot, but I don't suppose there's any, like, contests or anything happening around here.
There are. They were a little different from the traditional, though. You'll just have to go to the building and see for yourself. They are going on almost every night.
Okay. Around what time?
Usually just when it gets dark. There's not really a hard start time. You should be able to see it in the old coffee house in the north side of town.
Okay. Cool. Is there any interesting places to look at while we're here?
Well, the biggest draw for a lot of people is Erren Tower out by the lake. It's a little bit of a hike, but you shouldn't take you more than an hour or so to get there from here.
is there a move tutor here of any kind?
Other than Rita? Can't say so, not that I know of.
Okay.
And sorry, we're asking you a lot of questions. General store?
Oh, right next door.
Okay. Sweet.
All right. So what would you guys like to do?
Why don't we go talk to PI Jenny first after
Yeah, that
Lee
sounds
is
fun.
scrubbed down?
I'm going to try and make food again to make some moolah.
Okay. So who's doing? So are you going with him, or are you staying
No,
here?
I'll let them manage the tough cookie to crack.
Okay.
Look, Pokemon are my thing.
Well,
People, not so much.
I don't think I'm good at those either, but I do it anyway.
But I want to make money. I'm broke.
Go make money. It's fine.
to be
I'll
fair,
leave
Okay.
you with Forrest. He's a good model.
Okay.
hey, you know what?
I'll pay you in. I look at Forrest and I'm like, if you want to come with me, I have frost peppers. I'll make you something.
Can you look after Tupelo? I think he would like some food.
We'll give you our food-oriented Pokemon.
Yes.
Yeah, I grab them. All right,
He's-
guys.
He wants some food. He hungry.
Hungry.
Tell me what happens with Officer Jenny.
Yep.
If you need me, I can come.
It's fine. We're both really charismatic for sure. It'll be great.
I'm sure.
Shut up.
I believe you.
Just Officer,
Alright.
Officer Jenny time. PI Jenny.
PI Jenny.
Yeah, Lee, do you want to do Officer Jenny or do you want to do the cooking thing with Abby?
I want to see PI Jenny.
Okay.
All right. So, Abby, as you stay with the food-oriented Pokemon to try and set up shop just outside of the Pokemon Center, maybe bring a little joy to the town.
There is no happiness here.
Yeah, and it's a kind of a way to bring people and have some fun. I'll start training some routines with Alder, Thea, even Angela.
Okay.
And
What kind of routine?
For Angela, it's more like striking poses.
Okay.
And like some cool things that like figuring out how much she can control her water and see if there's any cool like tricks we can do with it. With Alder, because we're kind of in like a spookier place, I'm gonna try and get him to like light up the pumpkin and just do some cool like light effects. Well, maybe dancing or something. I don't think he can jump through hoops anymore, so and Tia's kind of just the regular, doing her little dances, like her side-steppy dances, and having her jump rope with Alder.
Okay. I won't make you roll for that. That's since this is just training. All right, we'll see how people do when we get back to you.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you all move forward, you head through Erren Town, finding that most of it's like the beginning, and you get over towards what looks like old Erren Town. Immediately, it's almost a line that you can see. New Erren Town was built right next to the old one. And as it gets closer to the beach, you see all these buildings that are run down, abandoned, windows broken out, or buildings fully caved in, or just the foundations remain. And just on the edge of it, facing New Erren Town, is one home. It seems decent enough. The paint on it's a little chipped, but just a white painted building with a dark roof. Maybe 1 story, it seems. Nothing big. A mailbox. What would you guys like to do?
I think they're just gonna knock on the door.
Knock.
Just gonna knock
Yep.
on the door.
Just that's what normal people do.
We are
Okay.
normal
We are normal
people.
We are
Yep.
normal.
You know, when you
Mhm.
have to say it, it makes it sound like you're not.
We had to assure ourselves.
Guys, do I still smell?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, fuck.
As you guys go up and you knock on the door, there's on the window to the side, you see the curtains just move a little bit, and you see someone's face look out at you. Looks like an Officer Jenny. The same slender face with the bluish green hair. This bluish green hair was cut a lot shorter. As the door opens, you hear just 3 locks before it opens. And you see what looks like an Officer Jenny, but half of her hair is cut down to just about cheek length, and the other half is tied behind her head. Her clothes are, looks like just a long sleeve plaid shirt with some heavy pants on and boots at the bottom. And she looks at all of you just quietly before... Yeah?
Oh,
What do you want?
we were thinking about. Well, we were told to ask you about Erren Tower because we were thinking about checking it out, and we heard that you were the one that knows stuff about it.
You see her, like, pinch the bridge of her nose. I'll tell you what I tell every trainer that comes by my door asking the same thing. Don't go there. Because if you do, I'm not pulling you out.
Well,
Oh.
And she seems on her way to shut the door.
can you at least tell us what's there?
Make an insight contest etiquette check, Kai.
Huh? I tried.
Can I say we were sent by a professor and he told us to ask you because maybe we can help?
And the door closes before it opens a second later. Listen, I don't really care who you were sent by. doesn't really matter. It's not going to win you anything in that tower. What's in there is something that doesn't want anyone to leave. If you go in, it will keep you there.
I'm assuming you have experience with this.
I do. And I wish I didn't.
Do you know what it is?
Did
No.
she spend 3 years in hell?
No one that's this stream is going to get that reference.
No one is. Okay, can you just tell us what your experience was?
You see her, she steps out and closes the door behind her and locks it before just motioning for you to come with her. And she seems to be on the way around to the side, and you see this trellis of plants that she seems out to water as she talks. I don't really know what it is. It just makes it so people can't leave. I don't really know how. But when people go in there, if you end up going in there, you'll see. There's still people there.
Nice.
You'll go in and start seeing things. Next thing you know, you're brain dead in the middle of the ruins, just staring up at the sky. No one able to get you out unless they physically pick you up and pull you out.
That
I'm really
is...
sorry that happened to you. That's not a pleasant experience, I'm sure.
No, it's not. It's,
We're trying to learn, I guess, more about ghost type Pokemon and dark type. Kai has a special case.
I have a very special ghost type Pokemon.
Yeah.
She kind of lifts up with her watering can and like is just looking at you guys, just like yes and kind of face.
I mean, have you ever seen a ghost eat a ghost?
Literally?
Yes.
Or
No, literally.
Literally. Yes,
Literally.
literally.
oh no, can't say I have. That's actually a new one.
Kai, I think you should show her.
I'll take out Eerie.
As you take out Eerie, and Eerie just looks up and the googly eyes just rattle like vanilla.
Oh my god, I forgot!
Kai!
You see Jenny just cover her face.
I am like face so hard. I am so ashamed of my
Oh, I'm just cackling.
I forgot too up till this moment. Oh boy.
I forgot you did that, Kai.
I love it.
idiot. This is a great way to make great first impressions. Super great.
Oh, I think Eerie is fun.
Great. I love Eerie, but you put fucking googly eyes on him.
I also put googly eyes on your Dino.
Yeah, I know!
Okay, wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, sorry. It's...
Okay, yeah, but that thing, like,
Special.
they ate a Spiritomb.
Yeah, I mean,
A what?
a
Spiritomb.
Spiritomb.
Yeah.
No, you heard correctly.
We've been trying to learn more about Eerie, and we thought, hey, the spookiest place might be the best place.
Yeah, I promise you we're not the average trainer going in there.
Okay. Well, either way, I still don't suggest anyone goes in there. But, well, there's no bigger ghost type concentration in the region than Erren Tower.
I think it's our best chance to learn more. I mean, it's not an ideal situation, but maybe it'll help just our Pokemon.
And maybe Eerie will be
And
able
Lee
to
wants to
help
shove
with
it.
the tower.
And Lee wants
Oh,
to shut
okay. I wasn't gonna say that, but I was gonna say like maybe Eerie can help with the tower.
Maybe Eerie can.
'Cause
You never know.
they are good.
I
they're
already
good
brought
little
out Eerie
power
with the
baby.
googly eyes. It's too late for us. Like, just lay it all out.
Okay, yes, but we have the googly eyes are on there, but also they did for sure eat a Spiritomb. Like that's pretty powerful.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Did it kill the Spiritomb?
It's fine
No, it's
now.
No, it's fine. Yeah. Sure is scared though.
Oh, it's traumatized.
Okay. I mean, dozens of trainers have come through here thinking that they're the ones that are going to handle the tower. I'm just going to let you know that. So,
I mean, I don't make a promise that we'll handle the tower. I just thought,
Yeah, I don't think it'll be fixed.
Yeah, I actively think Kai is gonna have a bad time.
oh, I know I'll have a bad time.
Yeah, you specifically, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Lee's already a little messed up, so I don't know what's gonna happen with them.
Yes, this is fair.
I'll be fine. I have a stick.
3 peas in a pod.
you know, the more you guys talked, the less you seem equipped for what's happening here.
Maybe so. Well, that's why we wanted
we're
to
not
ask
the
you
best
about.
talkers.
That's why we wanted to
No,
ask you
we're
about
really not
everything
good
that
at
you
talking.
might know about the place before we head there.
We
Okay.
tend to make bad decisions, but they somehow still work out.
Well, that's called dumb luck.
Yes.
Well, we're biting that dumb luck out.
We're rolling.
All right. Well, the only thing I can say is it gets to you through your eyes. When you look at it, you're already gone. So if you have someone prepare for that, by all means, try it. But that's the only thing I know. When you see its face, it's already too late.
Did you get a good look at its face?
Oh yeah, I won't ever forget it.
Is there any way you could describe it to us?
Large pink eyes, sadistic. A smile that looks like it enjoys everything it does to you.
Fucking Gengar.
I was just
Maybe.
thinking an Esper.
Oh, that one's funny. That would be. I am so down for that if it's an Esper. That's hilarious.
Hey, Sophie, do you think Beetle can guide you since it doesn't even have eyes?
Yes.
Do you think it
You know
was
what? That's
like a
actually
mole?
kind of a good idea.
But
Beetle
that
seems
also
to be
has-
blind, so maybe I'll just, he'll be my blind guide.
It's weird to have a seeing eye Pokemon that doesn't see.
Yes.
And just so
Yuri
you guys
also
know,
technically doesn't see. Sorry.
you're fine. Just so you guys know, the tower is also just a dangerous place by itself. There's a lot of strong ghost type Pokemon that are attracted to that place. So even if you don't find the one that keeps everyone there, you're gonna have a tough time.
Well, we'll keep our wits about us.
Would it make you feel better if we told you that we beat Zhao?
All of you beat Zhao?
Well,
Me and him, we almost.
Oh yeah. I did throw a grass type in there.
Jenny is just blinking at you, Lee.
Yeah, that one's
I had a plan, and then it was one Pokemon, and then my plan fell apart. And yeah, I'll get it the second time around though.
Okay. There's a lot. If you're gonna go in there, prepare for a lot. People have come out seeing Dusclops, a haunter to someone saw a Drifblim. There was a Chandelure. It's a lot. You guys are you sure that you really want to go in there?
I think we'll be okay.
well,
Kai.
I want to go in there.
Well, I mean,
Oh, and just so you know, the place is very ancient, so
Gonna
not
fall
only
through
is
the
it
floors.
it's crumbling,
Cool. Cool.
but the old things around there are also alive, seemingly. Well, it's from a long, long time ago, so there were ceremonial blades hanging on the walls.
Oh.
Ah,
Those will come after you as well.
Great. Okay. That's good information. Any other information like that you can give us would be great, because now I'm gonna buy a suit of armor.
it's a
Well-
shield.
There is a. I've never seen it, but one story came out of there that I'm not sure how much I believe. Some sort of golem automaton sort of thing.
Like a
Mhm.
golem?
It's said to,
Mhm.
maybe
That sounds what it is.
it's whatever it is. The person who got out was terrified and just got out of town as quickly as they could.
Well, that's just a friendly little robot guy.
If you go under the tower, that's his domain.
Okay. I just watched a Pokemon episode of this.
Aha!
I'm ready! Thank you for helping us. I know that's probably not an easy thing to recall. We'll be careful. And all the information you gave us is gonna help us prepare, at least for what's in there.
I hope so. I don't want you guys to become one of the wall ornaments in there. It's legitimately dangerous. Treat it that way.
We will. Thank you.
Yeah.
Is there an item store you think we can, like, check out just before heading there?
I mean, they said there was a general store.
Oh, yeah, general store, but...
I don't think a general store is going to have your super.
I think there's a
suit of armor,
Ghostbuster store?
Well, aside from some family businesses selling things like dream catchers and stuff, there's the old textile family, but other than that, just the general store probably.
Textile family?
Yeah. They're the only family that lives here that lived here during old Erren town. They sell some weird stuff sometimes. Some people say that
I have to buy from them.
some people say that the cloth that came from there is the curse that destroyed old Erren town, but other people say a lot of things around here. The more you give into the superstition, the more it comes true.
Yeah, I prefer to hold my judgment until I can see things for myself.
Try to, if anything bad happens, just leave immediately.
We'll probably do that.
If you even feel like something's watching you, just leave.
I feel like we feel that a lot while we're traveling. It's just,
Huh?
it happens. Haven't we run into more than one Spiritomb? Didn't we see one earlier?
Yeah, there's
when
one
we
at
were just
Lunatown.
camping?
We have seen
Yeah.
two Spiritomb. Never thought I'd be able to say that.
You just see Jenny shaking her head. I think it's the worst idea for you guys, especially, to go in there, but I'm not going to stop you.
Why us especially?
Because you seem like a magnet for horrible trouble.
That's,
Oh yes, this is very true.
okay.
This is accurate.
true.
This is yeah. We're all just nodding and looking at each other.
You guys need anything else?
I mean, if you had a cleanse tag on, but I don't think anyone has that.
Not one I'm willing to give up.
I have a spirit tag.
That's the opposite.
That Lee?
Right.
Oh my
Spell
god.
tag. Rip. Okay.
Yeah,
Spell
maybe
tag.
actually like shove that a little deep into your pocket.
Yeah, if we could actually like leave that behind.
Oh, I gave it to Lilith.
Well, I think Lilith might get either coronated as queen or killed. One or the other.
Okay. What do you think? Should I spell tag yes for Pokemon or spell tag no?
I'm just saying.
That was to Jenny.
No.
Jenny just kind of shrugs. I mean, if it's on your Pokemon, I don't see the point of leaving it behind.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I vote not partnering up with Lee in the scary tower.
I don't think we're splitting up in the fairy tower.
I don't think we're splitting up
Scary
at
tower.
all in the scary
I
tower.
don't think
I
we
think
are, but I feel like it's gonna happen. And I'm just declaring to the gods of fate out there that I would like to not be stuck with you.
Have the gods of fate responded?
This is
No.
very fair.
I think that's everything we need to ask.
If we're on the edge of like old Erren town, should we go see if we can find the gym leader?
If we want.
Yeah.
Good luck, guys, with
Just a thought.
the tower and her. And you see Jenny go inside her house.
If it was
think
for
that-
Sophie. Sophie, should you get her phone number real quick in case we need help?
I don't think she's coming to get us.
Yeah, she literally said that like we're fucked, and she's not gonna
Okay,
help.
cool. Okay, cool. Just wanted to
I
make
should
sure.
meet her pet Growlithe.
Yeah, I would actually like to find the gym leader. Maybe she knows more about just what happens in the tower. And it seems like she's not very scared of old Erren town, and a lot of people tend to avoid it, so maybe she, I don't know, maybe she knows some things.
Yeah, I'd be down for fun, gym leader. Was it?
All right.
What'd they say her name was? Rita?
Rita. Or was it with a D or a T?
T. R-I-T-A.
Okay. Yeah, Rita.
All right. You three are going to proceed into Old Town.
Yes.
Walking out this way, the grass gives way to sand, as this is more like a sandy village. If it had been not a rundown town, it would have been very nice. This would have been an amazingly scenic town. That's probably why it was built here in the first place. It's almost like town as beach houses and everything. Some of them are right next to the ocean. But all of it's run down, and now it has this ghost town feeling that's unique because of its location. Occasionally, you'll hear a clanging or something moving, and you think it's either a Pokemon or maybe the wind blowing at the debris out here. Everyone make an insight survival alert check.
Ooh. Ooh.
Woof.
Ooh.
Okay, once again, I'm declaring to the gods of fate, Parker, please don't let me be with Lee. Please.
That's not my choice. That's your
Parker, no,
guys'
it is your
choice.
choice. Parker, you were DMing this. Parker.
It's not my choice.
Parker,
The
please.
only thing I don't have agency over is your decisions.
Oh my god, no.
So, Lee,
Lee.
You always know it's good if you start out with Lee.
Yeah.
as you're walking along with your friends, you just feel gently in the wind. You hear a la 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 la, and you look around and you hear it again. La 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 la.
Hey, do
And-
you guys hear this singing?
And then as you turn to see your friends, you're alone.
Oh, fuck. Damn it!
Lee.
Not only are you alone, you're no longer in the town.
Oh my god.
You look forward, and you're looking at yourself. It takes you a moment to realize as you move, you're looking at a mirror. And you blink as you look around, and you look below you and you see this checkerboard floor. You see this hall of mirrors, yourself in every direction, as you just hear, la 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 la.
I'm gonna mimic it back.
Oh
La, la,
god.
la, 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 la.
This is fucking some horror movie shit. Lee, you are gonna be the first person to die in our horror movie of a PokeRole campaign.
Oh, yes. Yes, I am. I think it fits.
Yeah.
As you move forward, just hearing the la 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 la, we'll come back to you.
Oh god, okay.
So Sophie and Kai,
Yeah. Do we fucking lose Lee?
as you two are walking forward, just kind of looking around, it's very creepy out here. And there's one particular building that stands out a little bit amongst the rest. A building whose entrance looks like it was kind of built over top of the old gym. It looks like the mouth of a Gigantamax Gengar,
Well, that's fun.
and it leads into the doorway. And as you peek inside, you can see it looks like some sort of strange. The tunnel's it's that Willy Wonka effect where the tunnel gets smaller, and as you move around, you can see it's an optical illusion to where it just sort of shrinks into this crawl space, but it makes it look like it goes on for hundreds of feet. And you both look at each other and then also notice that Lee is gone.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
It didn't take long.
Lee! Lee!
I'm sure you're fine.
Yeah? You sure?
No,
'Cause
but that's what I say.
They just got, attacked by a skunk.
Oh, definitely.
So,
Oh, yeah, maybe we can smell them.
oh my god. Parker, can we smell them?
Make an insight survival
Wait.
alert check?
Should we ask I feel like we should get a Pokemon to do this, because
I don't have any of my
better.
scent sniffing Pokemon to.
I have Marlin. I don't know how sniffy he is.
I hold out Nia and I'm just like, do you smell anything?
I'm holding out Marlin. I'm like, you smell? You smell?
They both and Nia kind of just gives a. And they just both look at you and just, no, I don't smell anything.
Well, I guess should we just retrace our steps?
I
They
think we
couldn't have
should.
gone far.
Well, with a spooky town like this, I feel like some ghostly
No.
thing happened.
Well, I'm sure they're having a great time if that's what happened.
So maybe we should look into here.
I guess.
I think that's what we should do.
Okay. Yep.
All right. As you both crawl in through the crawl space, as you stand up, on the other side, it's that hallway in almost a fun house where there's a bunch of foam noodles hanging from the ceiling that's so dense you can't see the other side.
Damn, we ain't even in the tower yet.
Nope.
As you push through, it's kind of batting on either side. In the slight distance, you hear la 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 la, and then you hear a la 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 la.
I nudged Sophie. I found him.
Yeah, Lee!
Lee, you hear Sophie screaming at you from a distance somewhere.
Oh my god, Sophie, where are you?
Where are you? You wandered
I
off.
don't know.
Okay, I guess we're
I
gonna have
think
to
I
find.
hear kids singing. Is that you, Rita?
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is great. This is great. This is great.
I want everyone to make just an insight survival. Yeah, just an insight survival check. Just all three of you.
Okay. Woo. Fleet, if you get a 0 again, okay. Thank God.
Kai, was that two yours?
Yeah, that's mine.
Yeah, that was Kai's.
Okay. I wish it would tell me the rolls so that I know where the rolls start.
Mm-hmm.
But as you all are kind of wandering around, Kai and Sophie, you two, as soon as you start make it past the noodles and you turn the corner, you see mirrors of yourself. And as you walk forward, you realize that this is a mirror maze.
Oh, these suck. Hey,
Some of
hey.
the mirrors are splintered,
Oh.
but for the most part, it's still intact.
Hey,
Okay.
use your spear to make sure we don't ram our face into one of these.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Just don't lose me. Not allowed to, don't get separated. Lee just did that. I cannot handle another one.
Do we have a friendship
Alright.
rope?
Friendship spear!
Friendship spear!
You're both holding onto the spear.
Friendship
Yep.
spear!
Friendship spear!
All right.
It's my long stick.
So, as you all are proceeding, calling out to Lee, occasionally you'll see Lee in the mirrors. And you look forward, and as you reach forward for Lee, it's a mirror each time.
Great, yeah. That's fine, because I just poke it with a stick, and if it's human Lee, then
Mhm.
we'll find out. They'll say ow.
And Sophie, as you're passing by these mirrors, they're all at that that diagonal angle, so it's that sort of thing where it's not just a grid, they're all in all sorts of directions where you can see yourself far in the distance, but also close up in a bunch of mirrors. And as you're passing one of them, you blink and your heart stops as you go back. You swear for a second you saw this shadowy, smoky figure in place of one of yours. But when you go back, it's just you.
Neat. Okay. Well, I mean, that's not ideal for sure, but I'm more just annoyed at Lee right now.
Can I do something as a test?
As a test.
Sure.
This will make sense later, but essentially I just want to test and see if Lilith will listen to me in a
Okay.
dangerous
Mortal
situation.
danger.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take Lilith out.
Okay.
Hey Lilith.
Gast.
So I know we've been having a little bit of trouble, and I just wanted to say you're a very good girl, but like right now I need you to listen to me, okay? Do you think you could help me with this?
Have Lilith make a smart check.
Let me open up her sheet. Smart.
All right. Lilith kind of looks at you and looks around and just like goes up to one of the mirrors and like, Gast, and looks at itself and starts turning over before coming back to you.
Yeah, so we're in like a creepy mirror maze. And I want you to see if you can help me find Sophie. But also I really need you to be careful because there might be a lot of dark type Pokemon around here, okay?
Ghastly.
So if you could go through somewhere and check and then come back and talk to and check in with me, that would be great.
Ghastly. You see her kind of do like a swirling nod to you before turning in just a random direction, like asking like which direction.
I'll just point in I guess we'll go right first. Also,
Just
I'm gonna take.
That way.
We're gonna check over here.
So, as Lilith goes over there, it's almost a few seconds before Lilith comes back and just shakes her head. You suspect that might be the edge of the building.
That's a wall.
Okay. Cool. We will try the opposite way then. Thank you, Lilith.
Gas! And Lilith just moves through. And Sophie and Kai, as you guys are moving around, and the creepy feeling mixing with now frustration, as you're just constantly moving and bumping and like kind of stubbing your fingers on mirrors and like ow, as you kind of just jam them in without actually seeing them there first. You look forward and you see just a ball of smoke, just Lilith with the blanket on, just move like directly perpendicular to you, just through one mirror wall and into the other.
Oh, no! Back
Oh,
here!
Sophie died.
Sophie!
died.
Oh, did Sophie die?
Sound cut out for Sophie. Uno momento.
Sophie completely left the call.
Sure did.
Rip. So, how you doing, Kai?
I'm doing. Spooked. Just trying to find a gym leader to say, yo, what do you know about Tower?
Yeah.
How's Erren town, guys?
Spooky.
Oh, I love this. This is fun. Yeah.
this is where you're gonna live at the end of the campaign.
Yes. Yeah. No. Sophie's got Evie Island. Abby has fucking Vernville. I've got Erren Town.
God, I would never want to live here, to be honest. So depressing.
It's fine. It's a small town. Spoopy Town is interesting.
It sure is.
I'm gonna message Sophie.
Sophie said they're gonna try and connect to their hotspot because it might be their Wi-Fi.
Worst comes to worst, she can come sit with me, though you might have to deal with a little bit of an echo.
That's fine. That's okay. We don't have a lot of today's session left anyways.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
She lives.
Hello. Yeah.
Hello.
Uh,
It's fun, isn't it?
yeah. Great.
Rip.
All right. So, as you guys are moving forward, you see Sophie and Kai. You see the ball of gas that is Lilith move perpendicular in front of you, through one wall and then through the other one.
What?
Wait, Lilith! Come back!
You
Oh,
hear,
do I have
from
some
like the
philosophy
other
now?
side, you hear gas, and then Lilith turns around and you see them go the other direction through one wall and through the other.
No, wait. Back.
And
back
as you're
here.
calling out to Lilith, now you see this dark smoke, a second form following behind them.
Uh-oh.
This dark smoke is billowing, not touching the ground, seemingly arms, with a white streak over top, and an almost red stripe in the middle.
If I point my Pokédex at it,
Yeah.
will we get a response?
It wasn't around long enough for you to fully scan it.
Ah, damn
Fuck.
it.
Well, I'm holding my Pokédex out. Well, you know what? I only have two hands, and one's on the Friendship Spear and the other's on Nia.
Alright. Just biting your Pokedex.
Ah.
My God. I'm gonna drop it.
Aye, aye.
Oh my God.
And as you hear gas, and Lilith comes back through the wall and turns, looks one way, and turns, looks at you guys. Ghastly! And just kind of rolls over on her blanket as usual. And as you're
Is-
looking at Lilith,
Oh, I was just gonna say, is the thing still following her?
as you're looking at Lilith, you're waiting and nothing comes through. But you see in the mirror behind Lilith, like far down the hall, this form seems to be just getting closer. One blue eye poking through a white smoke. As it just gets closer, and these two large arms are just spreading, seemingly ready to grab Lilith.
I'm not there.
Lilith, come here, Lilith.
Okay, over here, Lilith, come on. Yeah, come on. Here, here,
Lilith
Lilith. Here, girl.
gas, and it just like starts floating over towards you guys. And as Lilith starts floating towards you guys, those arms like dissipate into a fog. And Kai, you get a similar situation as to when you first tried to scan that ghostly appearance next to Luna Town. You get a partial entry with the only keywords being the boogeyman.
What the fuck?
What's up with the Pokédex? The boogeyman? You have got to be
It's
kidding
just-
me.
One sentence. They call it the boogeyman.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That's supposed to be scary? I am somehow less scared. Hey, boogeyman! Come here!
Oh my god. Can I hear Sophie screaming?
Oh yeah.
Sophie, are you okay?
Yeah, something's trying to, kidnap Lilith, so we're working on it.
Okay, yeah, that would be great. Please don't let my baby get kidnapped. Lilith,
Okay.
you're doing great.
No promises!
I
Huh.
guess we'll keep trying to find Lee.
More or less, you guys can work out that you're like one wall apart from each other, and
Great.
you eventually do find your way around to each other.
Wait, have we stopped hearing the la 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 la?
Yeah.
Oh. Did she like
Okay.
leave?
Was it some kid?
Well, we were
The
told
gym
that the
leader?
gym leader
Is
was a
that-
kid. Or at least young.
Well, I know, but we're also in fucking Ghostville, so like, could've been the
Ghostville,
boogeyman.
Tennessee.
Yeah, Ghostville, Tennessee.
Ghostville, Tennessee.
Ghostville, Tennessee. All right, let's go.
Well,
I-
I guess we can either stay here and try and bait out the boogeyman or leave and try and find the gym leader.
I think maybe we should try and talk to the gym leader about
Oh, but
Boogeyman.
baiting out the boogeyman sounds so fun.
Yes, it really does, but I also really want to meet this gym leader because child gym leader, incredible.
Okay. Guys are no fun.
We can bait the boogeyman later.
We can bait the boogeyman later.
Okay, I guess.
I guess we'll try and make our way back through the maze and leave. I'll say,
Yeah.
hey Rita, if you're here, we're leaving.
We would like to meet you.
I'd like to meet you. We're some people talking about Erren Tower.
Yeah, we're trainers.
Outside already.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
So, who's leading you guys?
Probably me. I got the front of the
All right.
spear.
Yeah, I'm holding on to
Yeah,
the
you
back
got
of the
the
friendship spear.
Make an insight check, Sophie.
Just
Okay.
insight.
Neat.
Yike, that was close.
It's not a 0.
It's not a 0. You're right about that.
As you're wandering through, just one of the mirrors, you see the strange noodle hallway. The funhouse-like hallway. Turning that corner, you gently push your way through and then find that crawl space before you all crawl out the front. And you're outside again.
I'll do a
Okay.
head count. Sophie, Marlon, Nia, Lee, Lilith.
All accounted for.
Okay, we're all good.
Great.
Good job, Lilith.
Took you guys long enough.
Well, it is a maze.
Yeah, our friend got lost in there, and they have issues.
Thank you.
As you guys are talking
Yes.
back, you look around for the source of the voice, and then you look up, and sitting on the edge of this large Gengar mouth entrance, just kicking her feet, you see this girl, teenage girl, black hair in pigtails, dress that's got this maroonish red color mixed with black. I mean,
It's cute.
I didn't really think you guys would come all the way out here. This is my place. This is our place.
This
This
is
is my
our
family's
place.
place.
Down here.
Sorry,
mean-
Sorry.
we were just curious, and we were in the area, so figured might as well go, I don't know, explore a little bit.
Have a look around.
She kind of slides on the side. Well, that's fine. Just, a little warning next time. My dad doesn't like visitors.
Your dad? Is that the boogeyman?
Oh, don't call him that.
Actually,
He's a
that's
nice man.
that's what the Pokedex called him.
Stupid scientist.
Is I
Kid,
would actually really love to meet your dad.
Ooh, no, you
Do you
wouldn't.
think- I really would, though.
I don't. I see. I think you want to, but I don't think you're going to.
No, I really do. Like, could
Well,
you give me
I've-
like a letter of recommendation?
No.
Oh, okay. Worth a shot.
What do you guys want?
Well, we're gonna go to Erren Tower, and you're like the gym leader here, and you know stuff.
You guys are going to. Okay. Yeah. That's a decision.
Sure is.
Yeah.
Any information you could actually give us on Erren Tower would be great. Also, we are trainers, gym badge.
Yeah.
Gym
Yep.
badge seeking trainers.
Yep, that.
Great. Wonderful. Guess that means I have to beat you. So, when you guys inevitably don't come back, I probably won't have to fight you. But if you want to fight me ahead of time, we can get your loss out of the way, and then you can go get lost in the tower.
This is an option.
This is true.
I think it would be maybe more convenient for you if we got lost in the tower first. And so then you just don't have to deal with us at all if we don't come back.
That's true.
That's also an option.
So, go to the tower. Shoo shoo.
Well,
And
yeah, anything you want to let us know about before we go
yeah,
die?
any fun tower tips?
Oh, tips? I don't go out there. I'm never going to go out there. People don't come back when they go out there.
Do you know why or what's out there?
My dad says they just go out there and go away for a long time in a big dream. I think he thinks I'm too stupid to means to know that means they die.
I really
Well,
wanna meet your
actually,
dad.
with what P.I. Jenny said, they are just in a trance forever.
Well, when you don't eat and sleep for long enough, you do just kind of go, and she drags her finger over her neck.
That's true.
This is, yeah.
It sounds like your dad knows a bit about this. Is there any way we could talk to him?
Deal? Hey, that's not my decision. If it was my decision, I wouldn't let you anywhere near my dad.
Okay.
Okay.
If you guys want to go back in and try to talk to him, be my guest. But don't look at me when you come out crying.
Who is your dad?
He's an adopted dad. He, kept me safe, raised me out here. This is our house. She motions to the old gym.
I mean, we kind of saw your dad like a blue eye, and he was like in the mirror, He tried to kidnap a ghastly.
I mean, he was
Slightly
probably
acquainted.
he was probably just going to throw you out after he gave you a few nightmares.
Probably.
Probably. Most of the time, he throws people out.
I mean, I guess that's fair. I somehow wandered in there, not entirely sure how, but
That's the hex.
oh,
Is this WandaVision?
Good question. You know what? Does your dad any sort of like gifts he likes? Maybe we could go pick something up for him, like a little housewarming gift
Does
before
he like
we
stuffed animals?
Actually, if you guys want to try, since you're already going out there, my dad said he lost something in the tower a long time ago. If you want to go find it, he might see you then.
Okay, but that's a little counterproductive. I want to see him before I go to the tower, so could I tell him we're gonna go look if he gives us information on the item he lost in the tower?
so
I mean,
he's
I can tell-
incredibly impatient. I'm so sorry.
I mean, that's okay. It's just a necklace that he said that it was his old best friend's.
His
So-
old best friends.
If you find it, he'll probably want it. He'll probably want to see you after that. He'll probably like you after that. He might not give you horrible, like, mentally crippling nightmares after that.
That sounds nice.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I just I feel like he knows what's up in the tower, and I would love to get just some hot tips on that before we go, but
Okay. Honey, listen.
Sweetie.
She claps her hands together. He
I smack
talks
my
to
hand
me.
to him and all.
Not you. He talks
Okay.
to me and no one else.
okay, yeah, it was just worth the old college try.
Community college try, but fair enough.
Yes.
I am badly hiding how much I am laughing.
Okay. Thank
I'm
you.
not hiding. I like this person. I like Rita.
Yeah, I mean, she's tough kid. I like her. But oh boy, can I not get anything out of her? I did my best.
I don't think she has anything to give. I'm gonna be honest.
I think once we do the tower, then it'll be better later.
Hey, if you guys make it back, I'm still accepting gym challenges. I'm always looking for a couple new losers.
Anytime. Well, these new losers are just rolled up in town, ready to
What a great introduction.
yeah. Okay, I think we should go.
See you later, fresh meat.
See ya.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
You see her, like, on her toes, giving you guys a wave as you leave.
Oh, that was so funny.
Hilarious. Well, okay.
Let's go back to Abby.
What teenagers are like.
I guess we go get Abby.
Yeah.
Is
As
Abby
you
gonna
go.
want to go in the tower? I feel like no.
We're gonna make her.
As you guys head back, Abby.
Yep.
This is definitely not the last place you set up shop. People here seem less interested in just things. You do still make a steady 200 polka dollars. But it's a tougher crowd around here. Soon
It's a
enough.
Forest.
Soon enough, though, you do see your friends coming back around the corner.
Hello.
Hi.
Tupelo,
Hi.
how was the food?
You just got as he clicks his pincers together, and he's eating this tiny little bowl of food that Abby's given him.
I think that's a thumbs up.
He's so cute. Can I give him a pat, Kai?
He seems placated. That's a
He just
yes.
bites your hand
You're
off.
making it sound like he's an aggressive dog.
No, that's not what I meant.
Lee pets somebody just rips Lee's hand off.
To be fair,
suddenly.
we only just caught him.
Say for sure, no promises.
Can I give you a pat?
He's completely enthralled in the food he's eating.
Okay, I'm just gonna pat his head and then turn it back around.
He's a little scared. He's like a little shell bug, so you just kind of give it a pat, and he hasn't really paid much mind. He's just eating at the food. And Abby, you've discovered since they've been gone that Tupelo really is just a foodie Pokemon. He just likes eating.
Mm-hmm.
He's a garbage
Love that
bin.
for him.
I
He's a
don't
little
think
glutton.
eating him is gonna make him evolve. Not gonna lie.
He's just a little glutton.
Mm-hmm. He's just a fatty.
Mhm. And then you've even like discovered that, like, just from giving him the leftovers and stuff, he's not just about good food. He'll eat anything. He's kind of a trash can.
I will just
Yeah.
write that in my notes.
He's a trash can.
Will literally eat anything. So, how was the cooking?
Made some money.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
We
I
found.
was P.I. Jenny,
She told us that.
Lee got lost.
Oh yeah. Well, that was
Yeah.
after.
as
But
usual.
we were told that this place is dangerous and people die here, and that we're probably also gonna die here.
Confidence boosting.
The real tips were don't look into the eyes of the thing that's here that's dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Watch out for the various decorated armor and swords on the walls.
Yeah, you might get stabbed.
The place is old and decrepit and ruined. And if we find a necklace that belongs to the gym leader's adoptive dad, the boogeyman, he'll be our BFF, basically.
Oh,
Yeah, I kind of want to do that.
Yes.
I think that is my personal goal in the tower.
Yeah. Okay. So I meant to say it after we left Jenny's place, but then I got lost.
Okay.
Pink. What it? Sunglasses.
Okay. Lee, you can still look through me.
I think ghosts will.
Okay.
It was just
Lee,
look, sunglasses.
Try. You should
Wait.
try.
Where did Lee get lost?
In old
In a-
in old Erren Town.
Yeah, like a straight up haunted mirror maze.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not supposed to look at something directly, if I know anything from
Well,
Harry Plooper, there's you can use mirrors and not get as strongly affected by those types of things.
well
Yeah, I don't know if it's.
it wasn't
I
really
guess
specific,
maybe-
so we don't know if
I
that.
think it's just don't look in the eyes at all.
We can give it a try.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, partner. Does that make you happy?
I don't know why that one got me. I just wasn't ready.
Yeah, it's based in the Galar region, you know?
Yeah. The fucking headmaster's a
Everything
Delphox.
Mhm.
It's one of Parker's favorite series. I don't know. The movies weren't as good.
Cool. Okay, well, we can get some mirrors. I'll get some sunglasses. Maybe
No.
both will work.
Not okay. They said don't look in the eyes. I think if we see it in the mirror and we see the eyes, that's not like that still counts.
There's only one way to find out.
Oh
Yeah,
my
well, I
God,
mean-
okay. We'll just use the reflection in your phone.
This is true.
I'm gonna buy a fucking mirror. Pay money.
Pay money? Crazy.
Oh, you don't have a mirror? That explains a lot.
Oh?
Sophie's just getting all sorts of dunked on today.
What
Sophie got dunked on
Abby,
by a
Abby,
teenager.
what did I do to you? What did I do? Who hurt you?
I'm just saying, it explains a lot. I have a mirror. I've had a mirror since we left.
Fucking camera. You just turn on the selfie thing. What the hell? What do you mean?
I don't know.
Oh no. Get off my
Hey,
ass.
Just because I'm prepared.
Okay, well, congrats on bringing a mirror, I guess.
You just hear Curiosity sitting on the table. Group bonding.
Group bonding.
Yes.
How do you like
Sure,
Erren
I'll
Town?
start group bonding with you in here in a second if you want me to.
Yes, you will get dunked on.
Hey, Curiosity, you want to go into the spooky ghost tower?
I don't think I have a choice.
I mean, you
I
could
kinda
just
go
not
with you
go.
guys. Yeah, I
That's
could,
true.
but
Most people who don't go into who go into the ghost tower don't have God in their backpack.
Yeah.
I looked down at Curiosity. You guys do realize that all of God is in the marble in my bag. Curiosity has
yeah.
none of
Yes.
that right now.
Yeah, no, but-
yeah. It's cool. It's cool.
But they can like talk to Pokemon.
maybe the tower's a Pokemon.
Ooh.
I just take my
Curiosity,
bag
you're
off
on
and I
some
hand
next
it to
level
the-
shit.
I just hold my bag with Curiosity in it. I'm like, someone else take it.
I'll take
thought you were-
Curiosity.
All right, Kira, you
No.
want to go? Okay, Curiosity, choose
I
me
put
or
it back
Kai.
on my shoulder. No.
Okay.
All right, calm down. Calm down.
We can play hot potato with God.
No, calm down.
Super great and not bad idea at all.
All
I
right.
just shove Curiosity back into the bottom of the bag and zip it.
What time is it,
Maybe you
Parker?
should give Curiosity to Lee because Lee's the one who's most likely to get separated, and at least if they get separated, they have God.
Well, without the marble in that case.
No,
Yes.
I just don't like the idea of Lee getting lost with God.
That sounds like a book.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of it happening.
That's fair. That's fair. I also do not like the idea of getting lost.
You just did, so I am just preparing for the inevitable.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, no, hey Sophie, should I get one of those like child leashes?
Oh my god.
I literally don't even know if that could help you because we have done that before and it did not work.
Yeah, getting lost with God sounds like a 50 Shades of Grey novel.
Oh
I
my
was
god, I was
thinking
gonna
more
say
like a
something
Bible
like,
thing or something.
Yep, me too, but
Yeah,
oh
no.
my god.
This went
Okay.
you
No, Abby, you went so much worse.
you went a completely
Sounds like a Fabio book.
Yeah, but we weren't going 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
And
Okay, this has been
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm
Every
done.
book with Fabio on the cover is way worse than 50 Shades of Grey.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Oh my god.
Hey Parker,
Mm-hmm.
what time is it in the game?
Time to call it a session.
I was gonna say we can just
Hella.
like sleep the night and head out in the morning.
Oh yeah, it's afternoon. But we can call it a session there. It's been 3 hours.
We can pick that up next time.
Also, I had no idea. I still don't have a sheet for Nia. Unfortunately.
Yeah, Super didn't do that, did I? I
Unfortunately.
Super forgot. But we'll do that. Okay. So trainers. Trainers can have 8 experience.
Awesome.
And Pokemon can also have 8 experience.
Wow.
Yes.
Roll your d10s.
Jupiter, Juno, Harp.
Oh. Wow.
Sophie gets a. Oh my god.
I was gonna say, if I get taken down to a 4, I'm about to beat everybody.
I have not been getting great D10s recently.
Sucks for you.
It really does, actually, yeah.
If you keep complaining, maybe it'll fix itself.
I don't know, maybe it will.
What should we do about the EVs since we both don't have sheets?
I didn't do those before next time because I super forgot to do that.
Rip.
I'll just write down that they have this much experience. Okay.
I know one thing I'm gonna do that thing too.
Abby, do you have anything you would like to train today?
No.
All right. Kai, do you have anything you would like to train today?
I got 2 that I can think of right now. Naboris is going to relearn Bulldoze. You already learned
Alright.
it before, so
You don't have to roll for that.
cool. And then Tupelo is gonna unlearn. What's this? Can I do this? Yeah, unlearn water gun and mud sport to get metal claw. I think that's the
Alrighty.
exact same thing.
Make a tough fight check for Tupelo.
How good he stab? Did he stab good? He stabbed good.
A stab average.
Oh, that's set to 2 GM. Good thing we find that out now.
Oh, that was odd.
Right.
So I'll give him a level up as well for learning a new move.
There's-
Alright, Lee, do you have anything you want to do today?
I sure do. First off, I want to do Jupiter. I want to take his strength from a 2 to a 3.
Alright. Give me a tough fight check for Jupiter.
Tough. Right.
Alright. That is a 2 to a 3.
Is that
Yeah,
3
his-
levels?
Yep, there's 3 levels. And his tough also goes up by 1.
3. Awesome. Take that away. Oh. Oop. Okay, I will do math for XP later. Next is I wanted to take Calypso's dexterity from a 2 to a 3.
Alright. I would like a beauty survival check from Calypso.
Nope.
That's
Harper has 22 moves until I can teach her the last move I need to before, or 22 XP before the last move I need.
Hey, Parker.
Mhm.
So I had a fire tutor move that I forgot about on Pancham.
Unfortunate.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
What's the question?
Yeah, I was gonna ask if I could just get that from Chow or if we have to fucking go back. Like, you gonna be cool about this, or like...
Are you gonna be cool? I'm cool. Are you cool?
Parker?
Yeah, I'm
Parker,
cool.
are
You
you
gonna be
cool?
cool?
Hey, just saying.
Hey, Parker, I have the move Tackle and Body Slam, that's it.
Yeah, but we forced Kai to go all the way back.
I am being forced to go all the way back.
I'm drunk. Nice apple.
Uh, okay. Fine.
Thanks.
You can
Yes.
because he only has 2 moves. I'm letting you do it.
Because you feel
That's gonna be my selling point.
because you feel
Sophie.
pity.
Pity.
Well, yeah, Pocky's uselessness is what's getting this for
That's
you right
correct. Pocky has nothing, and that is what I'm gonna do my best to fix today, but we will see.
now. Okay, you do gain a level for that.
Okay. Neat. Thanks, Zoe.
So Sophie,
Yeah.
Is there anything else you would like to train?
Yeah, I want to teach Sky Uppercut to Pocky.
All right. Cool fight check, please. And you're not teaching shit to Pocky
Well,
today.
damn, and that's 4 fucking dice.
That sure is.
Well,
Damn.
damn. See,
That's-
I'm glad you gave me the fucking pity fire punch now. Okay, let me think. Snow run. Trying to see who all needs stuff. Okay, well, I'm just like not gonna really do anything, I think is what's up.
Okay. Are you in
um,
saving mode right now?
Yeah, so just fuck whatever I was gonna do.
Okay.
I've got.
Hockey was my only goal, but damn.
Did you
Unfortunate.
add the XP for Carver and Freya? I'm just checking if you want me to type it in.
I can do it.
Okay.
I do them all on a list. I haven't done it yet.
Okay.
Cool.
What's up, Lee?
I've got one last thing I want to do. That's
Okay.
teach Lilith or take Lilith's allure from a 0 to a 1.
Okay. Do a beauty contest check.
Beauty hunt.
All right, that's 6 experience points to go from 0 to 1, and there are no levels that come from that.
Awesome.
Hey Parker, could I actually up special?
Oh, who?
Forest?
Oh yeah, go
From a
ahead.
2 to 3.
Beauty fight check for Forest.
Hey, Parker.
Oh, blessed
Dot.
be. 1 dice.
Blessed be. You are allowed.
Barely.
Yes.
Thea's performed by
Mhm.
one.
Mm-hmm. You sure can. Give me a beauty contest check for Thea. You sure can do that. All right. Anyone else? Last move over. I'm gonna put the ranch one in. Ranch Pokemon's XP.
I think I'm good.
Specialties don't give levels, right?
Correct.
Tap,
All right.
tap, tap.
Tappity tappity tap. All right, where's this time on, Lee?
Here. Oh shit. I'm sorry I write so much.
That's fine. I like the big ones.
Oh, over 2,000 characters. Okay. Let's
Gotta
cut it
post a
at
part of-
another point. This might be split into 3 chats.
Oh boy. Oh my god, the first one stops at waking up Abby. For the...
I warned you if I did this. It was gonna be
I'm
long.
excited. I like it. I like that this time on. They're
He just
something
fucking
I look forward to.
re-narrates it.
Yes.
It's the stuff I look forward to. Don't look at it. All right, is that all of it?
Yes.
All right. This time on PokeRole. Do you want to look for? Yes, I want to look for Pokemon. Kai was 1 off from getting a nice. Instead, he gets bullied. I should probably check on my egg. Totodile? Feral Totodile. This is also what a lot of Lees are like, is just words. It's just
Yeah,
word vomit.
This is why I don't do this, Shaman, because if I do it, it's just my stream of thought, which makes no sense.
Hey God, do you keep track of our sins? Would that stop you? No. Hugging the poison Pokemon might be a recipe for getting poisoned. Buzz, squeak, so many Rattata? Don't feed the Rattata. I won't, but that doesn't mean Abby won't. Kai and Sophie slowly walk away. Lee slowly walks after them. Chase ensues. Abby straight up just makes a feast for these Rattata. Damn, Abby. Lee isn't the Rat King. This Alolan Eradicate is the Rat King. Hopefully this doesn't come back to haunt us. It will. Alright, Nature Boy, have fun. Okay, never mind. We should probably follow him so he doesn't die, or because we want to go in the woods, or because we want to murder. Cricketoon concert. But fuck this. We don't want to get stung by a Beedrill. The boys are fighting on Sophie's head. It's a Yanima. Lol. Rip Sophie. Okay, she might stab it. Never mind. Sophie is very intimidating. Yanma has left the building. This is my stick. Lee might steal our
Scary.
Lee might steal our shit and flee to Poke Cuba. Berry hunting time. Abby is very successful and Kai is a fake fan. Abby's a potion master. Kai, I'll do the first one. Definitely not hesitating at all. Sophie got bullied into joining the first night watch. Deep, dank woods time. Googly eyes strike again. Sophie's gonna get smacked with a stick while she has a stick. Shift tree, shit tree. Lee, what the fuck?
What?
You are getting unfiltered Lee typing.
Sophie is polite and scary. This shift tree wants a troll toll. Damn, this tree is a hoarder. Kai is a darn fine salesman. The word knothole has been said so many times. Spooky noise, spooky time, big tall building, purple blue glow. Space whale is back, it's not a shuppet. Abby, wake up. Abby, I gotta tell you about this noise. Abby! Let's hope the fire's not spreading. Do a Poke Google, it's a quadrupedal fire Pokemon. Lol, Abby's about to get murdered by this Houndoom. Okay, damn, Abby, cool it with these crits. Abby tries to once again to hiccup this shit. She sure did get burned accidentally. That was a success. Lumberry guts to the rescue. Sophie, more than anyone, understands the impulse to touch. Abby has to tell Alder to not smack Lee. Abby votes for forest time, not for tower time. Team looking for something specific versus team looking. Thank you for feeling pity, Gligar. No weakness here. Shuppet? Not Shuppet, Return of the Stinky. Harper is stinky now. Uh-oh. Harper's Terminator mode activates. Oh my god, that Skuntank is chasing my baby. I tackle the Skuntank, Parker. I need to roll some dice. Sound of multiple dice being rolled. So the Skuntank used Play Rough. Don't worry, everyone. Harper is safe. Bye-bye, Butterfree. Smeargle is a great little artist. He is very talented. Well, these people aren't as friendly. Is it because I smell? Old Erren Town was cursed. P.I. Jenny? Sophie is also a tough nut to crack. Abby's gonna make bank. We are normal people. Okay, so people can't leave the tower. Googly eyes strike again, part 2. I'll be fine. I have a stick. Don't look at it! Don't look at the pink eyes. Sunglasses. Alright. Gotta prepare for the trauma tower.
Not that many R's, Parker, Christ.
Swords will chase you. Floor is falling apart. Little golem guy. Little's a word. You guys are fucked. Yeah, we are a magnet for trouble. You always know it's good when you start out with Lee. Okay, so I'm fucked. I'll sing back. Willy Wonka tunnel time for team not dead. I guess we should make sure Lee's not dead. Spooky mirror maze. Okay, let's see if Lilith will listen. Something is trying to kidnap my baby. It's the boogeyman. We can bait the boogeyman later. Rita is outside waiting for us. We sure are dipshits. Boogeyman is her dad, Lamau. Lol, this kid's a punk. Sophie is incredibly impatient. Sophie, you are not going to meet her dad. Please, can we go? Yeah, Sophie, did you like Rita?
Yeah, she's fun.
Tupelo is a fat bug. Sunglasses. Harry Plooper. Damn, Sophie is just getting dunked on today. Let's play hot potato with God. Those last 4 sentences have no connection to any amount of anything.
Yep. That's why they're perfect.
That was
This is
unhinged.
why I just compile this time's on.
Oh man.
There we
All
go.
right. See you next week, stream.
See ya.
Bye, stream.